Okay, are we live? I think we're about to be live, if not just about live. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The last 2 days have been pretty rough, to be fair, and my camera might look completely different. Some things might be a little out of ordinary. Usually my camera doesn't look nearly as, like, sharp, if that makes any sense. Let me see. No, not there. Desktop. Oh gosh, I have to. Okay, let me show you what I mean by this. So, let me get my main display here. Let me show you my desktop, which usually I don't do that because, well, usually I have a bunch of crap there. But allow me to show you my desktop. This is my desktop right now. Yeah, my desktop is very barren. Because, long story short, a couple nights ago, I was on my computer and I was playing Black Desert, had no problems all throughout the day, you know, I'm just kind of doing some things here and there. And then all of a sudden, I took a break for a couple of hours. I came back at like 11:30, somewhere around there, and my computer doesn't, I don't have it set to like go to sleep mode or standby or log out after a certain period of time. All of a sudden, it was like it just like restarted and was at my lock screen to type in my password, but it also showed like, I think it was like 10 o'clock on the timer, but yet IRL time was like 11:30. So, and the mouse was very stuttery. Long 36-hour explanation story later, I had to basically condensed 2 of my hard drives down to 1, and I had to take the data off of the one hard drive that had my OS, and that hard drive is now sitting right here. So I have upgraded my hard drive from this one here to an SSD, so things are just loading lickety-split, but I am just so grateful that this whole process is finally done because it's just taken so long to actually do. That being said, the other thing is that the game is currently under maintenance. I don't know if it's so. It looks like it might actually be done. So they did their maintenance today instead of tonight, like a little after, what is it called? Like 1 a.m. usually, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. So I'm going to go ahead and start patching it here. And then what I'm going to do is just go over the patch notes. So we're going to take a look at some of the patch notes for what they did. Some Pearl Shop upgrades and events and everything else, which I'm sure are going to be listed in the patch notes. So patch notes, I almost said April. August 23rd, 2022, we have the season, the end of the season. We can actually go ahead and do that now. We have different events. I do see Kuno on the patch notes, so we'll take a look at that for sure. Dark Knight's also there, so I'll take a look. So season graduation, for those of you who are looking forward to and have wanted to, basically after the maintenance, which I think should be right now actually, it's 5 p.m. on August 23rd right now. You can actually go ahead and graduate your character, which basically what that does is it converts your season character into a normal character. You're not able to go into season servers anymore, but you are able to essentially use like full-on boss grade gear and stuff like that on your character. So you can, if you wanted to like roll to your season character now, once you graduate, you can then convert all your gear with coupons and stuff over to that new season character, which will now be a normal character. And these are all the different things you get for doing a completion of the graduation. 100 cron stones, that's noticeable for me. Item collection scrolls. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is pretty good stuff too as well, don't get me wrong. Also on graduation, you can use the boss gear exchange coupon obtained from the previous season. Really? Okay. So you can exchange your pen and to like Tet boss grade that's unavailable for transaction into the pen boss grade, the best deal quest. Okay. So it just goes into more detail about like how you graduate, what's the point of it. Then also, this is something I'm looking forward to, which is a plus 100 box as well. So you get another plus 100 Advice of Volk. Or if you've never gotten these items, I would highly recommend getting them as well. As for what I would recommend, I would probably recommend either one of the rings or earrings, the Kaposha belt or the necklace first, more than the Perilla Star. The Perilla Star is nice. It gives, I think, like 2 DP, I think. Well, no, 1 DP. I can't remember what it is. If you want, you can to like go get extra DP, that's fine. I personally am a bigger fan of AP, so if you're struggling trying to kill mobs and they're just not killing fast enough in some locations, go for one of these, whichever one has the highest stats. I think it might be maybe a necklace or maybe a belt, maybe a ring, I don't know. Pick one of those or pick the Perilla Star. I wouldn't really bother too much with these because I personally can build fail stacks. If you get into doing enhancing yourself, or if you just want to buy all the gear, then you would prioritize these lower, honestly. And then there's all these other quests here for seasons and stuff. So events, let's take a look. We have Limitless logins. The buff keeps coming. Vanquish the aberrant dark riff. Not rift, but riff. Okay. Patricio's night market madness. It's time to push for what? Excuse me? It's time to push the limit for a plus 230 stack. Excuse me? In time for pen tuvula and pen accessories. Okay, so start with this first one. Limitless login rewards, so logging into the game. These are noteworthy ones. So from August 25th through September 25th or 28th, these are all the different things you can get. I'm just going to kind of go through a little bit here. Just pause if you want to read. Things to note are the shiny Shikatu seals, there's Kron stones, nothing all too crazy, some ancient spirit dust, more Shikatu seals, memory fragments, and then also it tells you more about the Imperial training delivery invoice. I'm not going to go over those because I don't do stuff with horses. So login for Black Desert's top 3 buffs, introducing login reward buffs that are activated immediately upon logging in. August 25th through September 14th. So every single day, it looks like when you log in, there's a buff that gets activated, starting with the Value Pack, Camasylvia, and Old Moon. So these are the first 3 days, and then day 4, 5, and 6, they'll start stacking up 3-day buffs for all of these, and these get added to your buff bar in total. And I imagine that once it gets used, like this 7-day will be there. And then when it comes time for this 3-day, it'll add another 3 days. So day 4, that means 3 of these days will be gone. So you'll be up to like 6, I believe, is how that works. And then every 3 days, another 3 days get added. So that's pretty cool that they're actually doing this. This is going to be very nice to have the extra value pack for that time period. Vanquish the aberrant dark rifts. Okay, well, I'm just making sure here. It said rifts, so I wasn't sure. Something wicked this way comes as the Dark Rifts unleash more aberrant monsters to fight. So August 24th through September 14th. A lot of these are, I think, 3 weeks. Let me take a look here. So it's from tomorrow until, so it's 1, 2, it'll be 3 weeks. Yeah, it'll be 3 weeks, give or take. We have event for Titium, Skeleton King, and Liber. So these 3 are gonna have like darker versions. They're gonna be harder versions. There's Box of the Enraged Dead. I like their format, by the way, that they've been doing these, where they have like a nice little UI around it, and it's very clean, very easy to understand. The Box of the Enraged open, you get one of the following boss grade gear, basically. Any one of the helmets, armors, gloves, or shoes, which would be very nice because a lot of people are going for these for Black Star stuff and don't have the armor or weapons because they're like not on the marketplace at the base levels. So this is very nice. I'm glad they're doing this. Patricio's Night Market Madness. So here's another thing too. This is something that I don't do a whole lot, but I might start doing. During the event, the energy needed to use Patricio's secret shop and the price ceiling has been cut by 50%. So normally, in order to see one item in the shop, it's usually 50. Now it's 25. Instead of 300%, now it's 150%. And there's also an increased new items on display, as well as increased chance for boss armors, weapons, and accessories. Which again, this is going until September 14th. So it seems to be like a 3-week thing here, which is totally fine. Newly added items, Volk's Cry boxes. They don't really say here, but I'm sure down below they do. Scorching Sun Shard. Ooh. Memory Fragment. Ooh. Items with a significant probability increase. 10 times Massive Pure Magic Bundle. 3 times Hard Ore Sharps. Crystal Shard Bundles. And Concentrated Magical Black Gems. And then world boss weapons, boss defensive gear, accessories, and then a 62 plus 100 boxes. And they don't go into detail what these are, but I imagine this is probably, if it's going to be what they usually do, like a 10 Valk's Cry, maybe a 10 Scorching Sun Shard, or maybe like a 10 Memory Frag. I don't know. Well, I'm going to be doing this event for sure because that extra, like, half off. The problem is you have to do it at nighttime. You have to do it. You can't do it during the day. It's a secret shop for a reason. Now, this is where I'm interested in. Chance to get up to a plus 230 stack. What the heck is this? The ultimate stage in Devour Efficiency. How to obtain the Origin of Dark Hunger. Essence of Limits. Essence of Devouring. You heat these together and you get Origin of Dark. Essence of Devouring can be purchased from an arms dealer in Velia. So Devouring is this. And then you obtain the Limits one. How? Time to get that pen accessory. Yeah, I know about this, but is this from this what? The Essence of Limits? Oh my gosh, you can add a plus 100. Sheesh. That's nuts. Okay, how to obtain event essence of limits, and then it takes me to this. This has nothing to do with it. Somebody messed up on their linking here. Essence of limits, and you find out how you get that. Probably mob drop, maybe? I don't know. Prepare a plus 100 enhancement chance stack. Does not count the Valk's Cry adventure log bonuses. Exchange the Seal of Challenge, which you can obtain from defeating monsters. So you can do that. Gathering or fishing for advice plus 100. Summon the Black Spirit, open the enhancement, and then select Extract. Select the Origin of Dark Hunger and devour it. The maximum limit is from plus 200 to plus 230. Interesting. I have a plus 149 stack, but I might get another plus 120 just so I can do this. Interesting. How do I use it efficiently? I have multiple plus 100 stacks. Good for you, dude. In fact, if I can get another plus 100, I might as well just burn that, and I have like 4 tech grunnels. That might be okay. So plus 230 created from using 25 of these, and then the remaining for 3 of those. 14 is 2 plus 192s. I have this. This is going somewhat over my head, and I'm kind of like going over very quickly here because I just want to find out how you get the Essence of Limits. So it looks like once a day from challenges, so you do get a few of them. Log in daily for seals. Seal of Challenge? And then, okay, so you can get a Seal of Challenge for a Nostalgia Classic box, which is an outfit box. Plus 100. Seal of Challenges, choose your concentrated boss crystal. I don't care about these, I'll be honest. Plus 50, plus 200, plus 15. Ooh, 2 times. That's plus 30. Ooh. Ooh, 4 of these bad boys. Ooh, those are really good. They don't expire, I don't think, either. Seal of Challenge. So the challenges you can convert into the limits. Those are good. That's good to know. Oh, this is also good too. Like, this is what a lot of people are wanting right now, and I'm glad they're actually paying attention to what the community wants. Okay, so I'm going to have to definitely look over this a second time, but essentially, limits, devouring, heating, you get the Origin of Dark Hunger, and this adds a plus 100 to any sort of fail stack. If I add this to like a plus 120 before I add any Advice of Valks, I can get this over a plus 220, and then I can add my 13 on top of that to get a 233. And that would be great, actually, because I'm attempting Pen Blackstar right now as well. And then this is about getting these. Defeat the treasure chests that appear from Riseko for a chance to obtain Frozen Tides Blackstone. So here's the problem with this treasure chest. This thing is extremely rare to get. Like, extremely rare. So in order to get that, I mean, I understand a lot of people are complaining that you can't really get, like, Pen Tuvala. For me, I got it no problem. Biggest issue is that this doesn't work for accessories, and that's kind of where my kryptonite is right now. But some people have been really, really struggling for Pen Tuvala gear. But I'm interested in this. Burning Moonlight Stone Powder, which can contain a guaranteed pen accessory. But that's not Tuvela. I've already done all this. But they are doubling it, which is very nice. So if you guys want to push for your guaranteed pen accessory, now's a good time to do it. Highly would focus the PvE, not life skilling. So go killing monsters and stuff. I would highly recommend that one because it's a little bit faster. But you can also do the other ones too, like Tame a Wild Horse. You get 2 instead of 1 now. So, and this event is going on until September 7th. And same thing with this one. So you have 2 weeks for this one. And then Pearl Shop, we'll look over this before we look over the rest of the patch notes. They are giving out, or doing the Pearl Box for 10,000 A coins for essentially, I think it's $100 for a $115 amount. Or you can do a $200, just simple. Wizard with, I can't even see the dude's eyes. Chronosmith is the name of the outfit box. And they also added in the Shell Bell outfit without the, like, what is it, like, it's kind of like the hot pants one from Argoria, which I have. It removes, like, the actual, like, sleeves and stuff like that, so it's just more like a bikini top more than anything else. I don't know why people were all upset that you couldn't do that from the beginning, and they're like, yeah, we'll introduce it now, and now people are probably going to complain that they can't get it anyways. Moving on. They probably have to, what I'm getting at is they'll probably complain they have to buy it instead of like exchanging the previous one to get that. Moving on. So premium outfit box times by 6. If you want to buy premium outfit box off the marketplace, now's a good time to do so. These are actually going to be on sale for, you know, as a hexa box essentially. There's 6 of them. They also have a premium outfit box 2. I don't know what this is all about. There's also this mystical Cronstone bundle. Is it just a Cronstone chance, really? Okay, that's pretty cool. Artisan memory. Man, that's a lot of artisan memory. For like $40 almost. Limit break. Artisan memory times 200 for like $67. Nah. I don't mean to, you know, make fun of or just like, meh, these things, but these things are, you know, people will buy them, like 80 Cronstone or 80 pearl for 50 Cronstones. I don't think that's really worth it. A golden bell for 360 on top of this stuff. Now that might actually be pretty interesting. I might consider it. I have like 600 pearls left over, so I might do that. Who knows? JoJo is available again this week until actually September 7th, so it's a 2.5 week. You can get JoJo, or you can also select 2 of the following below. I will say this, Hedgehog or Polar Bear, those are 2 of your favorite ones there if you grind mobs of any kind. The other ones, you might want to check out what their stats are, but Polar Bear is the auto fish time reducer, and Hedgehog is increased drop rate. So those, and also weight limit for Polar Bear, it increases your weight, so those 2 are really good for that. Sylvia, 15-day, and then they are doing a sale on the Archer Derictus. So if you guys want to purchase that, it's a little bit cheaper this week. Moving on, patch notes. So class changes. I'm going to go over the classes that are pertinent to me. So we're just going to look at Kuno and Dark Knight, all right? All right. Warrior Kuno is down over here. Dark Knight's further down. So Kuno, we increased the spin attack speed of Awakening Kunoichi's signature skill, Lethal Spin Spree, thereby increasing its utility, while also improving the skills that can be comboed from and into. While we've made slight tweaks to her skill damage, we hold high expectations that the changes mentioned above will greatly increase her speed and flow of skills in battle. Also, we have enhanced Awakened Kunoichi's uniqueness by improving her skills effects. We've received feedback from our previous updates that only Secession saw updates to the skill effects, so we hope these changes will be pleasing to the eyes of our Awakening players. Working good now? Yeah, the computer's working great, actually. I'm just going over patch notes and waiting for the game to... Oh, it's done patching, so I'll be hopping into the game here very soon. But everything seems like it's going fine. I had to reconfigure some stuff, but for the most part, it's going good. Lethal Spin Spree. So they changed the PvP damage reduction. Don't care. Increase the spinning attack speed. Changed to now combo into Flow Wraith by pressing RMB during the skill. I think that's the... Yeah, okay. Did you have Steam issues? No, I did not actually. Once I had it like linked to my one game of Black Desert, it linked like everything else, no problem. So it's going fine on that front. Everything on Steam seems fine. Increase to now combo faster, improve visual effects. So this is the speed at which it now happens, which is a little bit faster. It's about like 2.5 seconds versus 3, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Because like looking at this is like 1, 2, 3, then it would be done. So it's like 2.5, so it's half a second faster, I think. Don't quote me on that because they don't actually say. It just says, you know, increased it. They didn't say how much, but I'm assuming about half a second. Down detector shows a problem right before 5. Really? Okay. I'm not having any issues. Flow Wraith increased the pre-attack movement speed. They don't say anything else other than that, and they don't go too much into detail on some of these. Saspri of Sonnen, I think this is the F move. Change the PvP, don't really care. Increase the skill damage to now apply 55% of normal damage during cooldown. Increase or change the resource cost from 150 stamina to 40 MP and reduce the travel distance. What one is this one again? I don't remember. Lunar Dash, they have less stamina usage, so they're buffing Kuno by not having stamina consumption, which is nice because when they just like butchered Kuno's stamina about a month ago, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks, so about a month ago. Secession was the reason why they did that, but they butchered Awakening as well. When they did that, I started noticing I'd run out of stamina, and I almost had like no stamina all the time. So now that they're going back to WP and reducing, like it's only a 50 difference for me, 250 to 200, but that still is huge. So I'm looking forward to it. So that's like 50 on rotation, and on a rotation of skill, that's another 150. So I'm getting 200 more stamina. So I could probably do like another full rotation without even really thinking about it, or having a little bit of extra stamina to chase people and stuff like that, or chase down mobs, run from pack to pack if target chase gets bugged, because let's be honest, it still probably is going to be bugged sometimes. Lunatic Disc gets fix the abnormal movement of retrieving your chakram after the skill. So this, what is Lunatic? Is it this one? Change the animation of fixing your grip on your weapon after using the skill to appear more normal. This is Dance Macabre. Improve the visual effects, so they just made it look more appealing. I like the little ring that appears right there. You can see it. It looks like a Sashakram, the AO one. And then Lunar Veil, which is the Q block, improve the visual effects. Halo, which is spacebar, improve visual effects. Suspri of Sonnen. So this is a Suspri of Sonnen. So it's actually down left mouse button. So this is nice because this consumed way too much stamina, and they reduced the travel distance. So I don't know how much travel distance, but looking at this, 1, 2, 3, it looks like it just moves one time and they're not moving forward anymore. I could be wrong on that, and I sure hope I am. Wheel of Wrath, improve visual effects. So this shift right mouse button. Wheel of Wrath, Black Spirit. Holy sweet mother of Mary. I like that one. All right. So that's all Kuno. Ninja, Wizard. Okay, Dark Knight. We focus these changes on improving Secession, Dark Knight performance, and PvP. Don't care. First we change blah blah blah. Anything about Awakening? Let's just scroll down and see. These are all Secession. I don't see anything for Awakening at all. So that's it for Dark Knight. I'm not going over all the other ones because I'd be here all stream. Just keep going down. Sage, Corsair, Dracania. This should be the last one. Okay, contents. So this is new content that added into the game, or content that's changing. Termina Beach has reverted back to its former self since the Sandcastle Crasher event is now over. Okay, so the Sandcastle stuff's over. Termina Coin Exchange will linger about Invelia. Okay, you can now exchange them before the maintenance on September 7th. You can exchange the sweet and sour stuff before September 14th. So, yeah, mumble, exactly. Change Termian Beach into a safe zone. Any install... Wait, what? Termian Beach is now a safe zone? I thought that it was before with the event. Don't understand. Change the criteria on how points of the following high-ranked tier. I don't care about Arena Solar. Proves that you can now enter the red battlefield. That's fantastic. Items, so they changed the female class, the shell bell armor, from having the whole kit or the whole outfit to having just like the top part without the arm pieces. Words escape me right now. Apparently you can actually exchange it. So they did actually do this where you don't have to buy the new one. So I know people are not going to read this part here and they're going to complain, I have to buy the whole new one. This is bull. No, you just go talk to Trenin Underfoe in Velia? Okay, I was thinking... Oh, it is Trenin Underfoe. I was thinking the blacksmith in Heidel for some reason. So good for them, I suppose. Change the descriptions of these. Now read applied immediately. Applied only available for unenhanced gear to heat Tuvala gear to obtain Tuvala ore. I don't understand what that is, but you know. Change to HP recovery. It's great. Monsters. So Dimtree Spirit location used to be the Forest of Seclusion. Used to actually be right next to the node, so they've actually moved him down over here. Kind of a weird spot, but imagine if you're a new player leaving Ancient Stone Chamber, right? And part of the main story, you run through the Forest of Seclusion to talk to an NPC right here. Yeah, imagine running into field boss Dimtree Spirit right there. Like, fresh brand new player, just get clapped by Dimtree. That'd be horrible. I'm sure it's happened. Change the following skill points. You don't care. Before and after. Fixed. So Valencia Dawn of a New Age pops up automatically when completing one quest, the Crossroad. Alright. Added the NPC Rhino to now hand out Bloodwolf Settlement weekly quests at the Bloodwolf Settlement. So they added a new NPC for this? You can now accept this season server quest. Oh, okay. I don't know why they had to do that, but okay. Improved so Faded Ancient Relic isn't displayed during Odalita main quest. Fallen Ataraxia. Added information about Valenos questline. Improved so the interaction with Bronte's Bolt Tree can be seen a bit farther. Okay. Fix the issue of a different monster name showing in Suppressed Calamity. Dominated Madness titled descriptions. Oh gosh. Fix the issue of not being able to see Eileen's requests and a very minute flaw, which are quests that can only be accepted in certain situations. For the inventory expansion tab, fix the issue of not being able to complete special aid by the Power of Norchilian once more quest with the Dracania class. Improved factors that were blocking your way within Camasylvia. So removed an obstacle that were blocking your way before. Lake Flondor. So there's like a rock there. They just smoothed it out. There's this whole fence. They removed it. And apparently this boulder, they removed it. Akiara River, they widened the stone bridge. Akiara River. Is this Camasylvia? This has to be. Is it? Yeah, within Camasylvia. I'm assuming all these are. So this bridge, you see how tiny this bridge is? Look, this bridge is on thicko mode now. Afterwards, I do know this bridge. That's not the spot I'm concerned with. It was actually this spot right back over here. That spot is a little scary to go over. I am aware of this one. I've almost fallen off multiple times. Viv Ferretta Hamlet, they widened the path a little. I could see a little bit right there, but the camera angle's a little different or something. I don't know. And then there was fixed the part of the stairs that were sticking out. You can kind of see the difference. Like here, it looks like they're kind of like, yeah, jutting out. Here, it's like a very lateral. That's not really the word I'm looking for, but a very uniform, cohesive stairway instead of this. Change tutorials can now be skipped. So now apparently you can skip to certain tutorials and stuff like that. I think it was the combat sort of one. I don't know. Fix the issue with the characters not being able to move at specific locations in Sakraki underwater ruins. Okay, interesting. Fix the scrolling speed. Don't care. Fix the issue of the don't care. Change the view inventory menu or window so you can move the cursor. That's interesting. Nothing all too crazy. Then Black Desert Plus. Nothing new here that I'm concerned with. I saw an outfit for Wizard. Fix the issue where Mr. Muscle's outfit displayed abnormally after changing certain customization options. The game is out and has been out for a long time. Outfits have been out for a long time, and they still are finding abnormalness with customization options. I don't get it. And that seems about it. So that's pretty much all the patch notes here for what they did today. Now, the problem is I need to actually get the game loaded because I haven't loaded it today, and I don't know if there's going to be any issues. So give me a second while I load up the game here. I'm just checking to make sure I don't see anything else. Okay. So that's all the patch notes. Let's get hopping into the game. Probably going to do a little bit of the... what is it called? The eco grind. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing. A little bit of ecology grinding in media. Try to get more S rank stuff. What the heck is that? Give me a second here. Actually, I need to system sounds mute you because I don't like hearing Windows sound effects. No offense to Windows, but your sound effects are subpar. I heard that. Yeah, I don't know what that was. But now we actually get music going here. What was I gonna do? I think this is for some reason... No, it's fine. It's the way I want it to be. Okay. There's been some like weird sound effect all day, by the way. I don't know what is going on with it, but there's like this weird like where my audio will kind of cut out and it'll kind of like sound a little like weird. I don't really like it. I'm trying to select. Give me a second here. Set main server. I want to set that as a main server. There we go. But I don't want to go there now. I'm going to go to here and get on my character. My character's over in Grana, probably the furthest away from Media that I could possibly be, besides maybe Valencia. But we're going to make some progress tonight. We'll see how things go. Also, I have a Mountain Dew here, but I don't want to end up drinking it, so I'm going to... You can barely see the top part of it right here. Okay. Let me make sure, is the game? Yeah, it does. Nice. I just don't really like my camera now because the way that the like default settings are. I heavily modified my camera before it shows. Hang on, let me go back to full webcam so I can modify it a little bit. So like, let's see. Contrast. Let me turn that. Nope, can't turn that down. Brightness. There's brightness. I can go really dark. And I can like color intensity. Let me just change it back to its default here. Give me a second. There we go. So it feels kind of weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it the white balance? No, I'll keep it. No, I don't want it on auto. Auto makes me look like I have jaundice. Like, no. I'll just kind of keep it a little bit, like, about there. It's pretty natural. Not completely pale white, but I'm also not like completely jaundiced either, you know? Alright. Unlike some of my characters, they seem like they are jaundiced. Okay. Make sure everything's looking good here. Okay, so let me just... Is this not on low? Hold on a second. This is low and very low. What? I don't recall seeing the circle effects there, like, on low. Interesting. Hey, sir, how's it going, man? So things that they changed on Kuno, they changed the flow wraith to be from the spin spree a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of the same. Oh yeah, they definitely nerfed that. Okay, so before 1, 2, that second one, I'd from like right here, you see that blue guy, this can't remember their names. The fattest, that's what they are, their species. From here, I would definitely get, like, I would land where he's at, so they definitely nerfed it. 1, 2. Yeah, they definitely nerfed it, which it needed to be nerfed. Admittedly, it was way too overpowered, like traversal wise. Like, okay, that seems fair. That seems fair. Honestly and truly, I've played Kuno for 2 years. It seems fair. Halo visual effects. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Like that little effect right there. I really like that. It's the small things. Okay. Someone's doing Ibnor 10 times. Let me take a look. I don't have my draughts or the elixirs with me, so let me just go ahead and grab those real quick. Let me get my knowledge draughts. And this, yep, it's all set up. Okay. So let me do one quick thing as well. I don't believe my thumbnail is right, now that I think about it. Let me go ahead and screenshot. Oh, I forgot, because a lot of the things that I would normally do is just like off, like really badly off. So I need to not be in stream form to do that. Snap. Okay. I'll just do snipping tool, the Windows version. Stream might lag. Okay, we're fine. Might lag. We're gonna go desktop, and this is gonna be there we go. I also had to install the Who's He What's It, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I had to install my a lot of my software back. Ooh, a Dark Rift. We got probably one of the event ones because it's 13 instead of 12. Looks like all 3 of them actually. Titium, Skeleton King, and Liber. I think Titium is the closest. Skeleton King is, let me double check this information. Titium, I believe, is here. Skeleton King is over here. And Liber is going to be down by Tashira Ruins. So I think we're going to go do Tashira first. So I'm going to auto path there for now. In fact, let's go check out one of those bridges that I know is a problem. It's like below where I'm at right now. Let's go ahead and head down. Take a look at some scenery real quick before we head out. I know a lot of thought and like love and care went into developing the game and like developing the scenery and stuff like that, landscapes, but there are just times that even though you've done enough playtesting to be comfortable with it, people will, oh yeah, this is way wider, holy cow. So yeah, this part right here, you can kind of see where the original one is. It kind of like cuts right here, so this part they added right here. And then the other one was over here. The bridge, you can still see the scenery. It cut off right there. So it was literally this wide. You can maybe fit like 2 horses here. But if you weren't like paying attention, oh my gosh, you could just fall into the river down below. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, let me go ahead. I need to update the thumbnail real quick. And I'm just going to kind of auto path for a bit here. So, give me a second. I'm going to need which one of these? I think it's this one? Can I view? No. Something is like slightly off with. Is this the one? Yeah, it's the one. Nice. Okay, so my ecology is a little different. That's what I was concerned about. Let's go ahead and do that. Nope, that is not what I wanted you to do. I need you to open with my... There it is. I need you to open up with my app that I downloaded for that. Can I go to properties and change? Absolutely. Always open with this one, please and thank you. Alright, sweet, nice. Alright, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me just grab this. All the way to there. Why are these way smaller than what I'm used to? Some of the things I'm still trying to get used to. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. There's like only one thing I really got to change, honestly, on it, so let me go ahead and update the thumbnail. Should be this one. Yes, please. Please and thank you. I just need to go grab that thumbnail real quick. It's gonna be over here. Okay. Go to edit, and I think it's this first one. Yee. Nice. Okay. Thumbnail updated. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy to me, like, updating my drives and stuff, how different my computer feels without being different. It's like it's got a new heart, you know? It goes a lot faster. It loads up everything way faster than it once did. It's great. I love it. So we're gonna do those 3 event bosses real quick on the rifts, on the rifts, and you know, we'll kind of go from there. I do have plenty of characters as well that I'm going to potentially use for the Patrigio shops. I know where he's at in Velia. I don't know where he's at in Heidel. I do know where he's at in Altanova. I have a few people stationed all over the place, so it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Whatever. Now, the only issue, though, is that my computer, it's not the static drive for the game, so there are still moments where I'm just sitting there running into a wall, an invisible wall, while the whole world loads. Is there any world bosses actually active? I never checked. Get Discord loaded up real quick. I like how my camera makes me look really serious now. It's like the brooding intensity just shot up 1,000,000%. It's amazing. I do need to kind of fiddle with it a little bit, I feel. Discord is still loading at the moment. Wait, no, there it is. Nice. That's the other thing, is some of these things are way faster. What? Okay, so okay, I'm getting a group together for tomorrow for more ancient shards. That's kind of what I've been doing a lot recently, is just ancient shard farming, and it's just one of those kind of meme-y things. One, because memory fragments be memes, but also just the the thought of killing the same, like, 3 mobs for, like, the first day I did it was 4 hours. The thought of doing that for, like, 4 hours is just, oh my gosh, it's miserable. It really is. It's great memory fragments. It really is. The first 4 hours I did, I earned over 1,000 memory fragments, and I barely touched 1/3 of my supply of ancient shards. So what I'm doing right now is I'm grinding for silver and then turning that silver into the various... Is FXAA on or something? How come the game feels different? It is FXAA. Is it... No? It might be the upscale, I'm not sure. This whole spot just looks kind of weird to me. Could you stop stunning me for like 500 years? Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I'm gonna have to get used to the visuals again, guys, because whenever they do an update like this where they change visuals, it changes how I feel like I'm able to play. I still haven't fixed it to where I sometimes jump through people, but man, the spin, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Like that. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm noticing I'm not going through as much stamina as possible, but this is also like a field boss that I'm not, or a Dark Rift boss actually, that I'm not really like focused on grinding. Okay. Move on to the next one, which is going to be Titium. Okay, you could stop now, please. Thank you. Here we go. Somebody's Doom Horse here. Might just be the fog here, honestly, making the game look different to me. That's probably what it is. Do I want to go that way? No, I don't want to go that way. Autopath be weird sometimes, guys. Don't always ever trust it. Just like, what did I just say? Just sometimes trust it. Don't always trust it. So I'm probably gonna cut across this mountain if possible. I don't listen to the rules of Autopath. I'll be honest. I just don't want to end up in water and drowning my horse. There is a path that goes this way, so I'm gonna follow this. I think, doesn't this take you actually to the Chenga? It does. The Chenga Tome dude. So the Chenga Tome quest, when you go to do that, it'll take you to a guy over here next to the tree. And he helps you do the whole Chenga Tome quest series. He's like the start and end NPC, I believe. If not, he's very important. I think he is the end NPC. Getting some more energy right now. I'm gonna need some actually for IRL and in-game, but I'm gonna need some for potentially butchering animals. For eco grinds, it's really good to have extra energy because if you kill a mob and you can butcher it, or maybe, you know, fluid collect it or tan it, whatever, if you can gather from it, then it's essentially like an extra knowledge chance, is how I perceive it. And just a couple of weeks ago, we were actually on this very ridge, because there's a bear back there that I had to get knowledge of. All right. Heading down the mountain still. We're now on flat ground, so we should be able to just sprint around everywhere now. So Titium is an interesting boss. Ooh, they moved him. Sometimes before, he would actually be in like the middle of the marsh. I didn't even pay that close attention to the map. This specific one from the event, he's been over there before. So that's good to know that the stamina, I have noticed that my WP is definitely being used more, but my stamina is like almost always like maybe half. Ooh, I got a remnant of the rift, boys. Heck yeah. That's what you need for a black star. It's 200 mil right now? Hold up, full stop. Sorry, it's remnant of the rift. I bought these when they were like 50. What? Yo, I can make so much money off of this. Like selling 5? What? And yes, some of my very pricey artifacts have been, or lightstones have been like reducing their price whenever it goes down, and some of them have sold. So I might be tempted to pop a value pack and collect those, because my goodness. But they are going to allow people with the daily, I think, of tomorrow to be able to do that. So these, let's see. It's just 1-to-1 for that? One of Dark Hunger. Wait, what? Confused. Dark Hunger can be used when your current enhancement is at least plus 100. Ooh. And much like very overpowered things like Jay's hammers, this will be removed September 21st in the game, so you can't just bank it forever. So that's good to know. Now we're next to Castle Ruins, a place that I have grinded several dozens, if not, 50 plus hours in Elvia. I used to grind there with 3-man rotations all the time, and recently I've been back there because it's a pretty decent spot, It's nothing all too crazy. More than anything, it's just for like the cup pieces is why I would be there now, but considering I can make more money at Gyfin Upper 5-man. That's like my best money right now is Gyfin Upper 5-man. I get like half a bill an hour, and it's just amazing. Recently, somebody in... It wasn't my guild, but we're like an alliance with another guild. One of them was like, why would you want to grind Gyfin Upper? And I was like, dude, it's like some of my best money per hour. It's like 500 mil. And he was like, you can go somewhere else for better. I'm like, at 290? Well, okay. I'm like, don't try to come at me here, man. Like, I'm not just doing it because, I want to make people go, you're grinding Gyfin Upper? This guy does a big AoE attack, so I'd rather not. I probably could survive it, but it's just the idea of being stunned. Yep. Goodbye. Nice. Okay, so the boxes that I got 3 different boxes. Distorted Dead, Silent Dead, Desperate Dead. Let's just go ahead and open these up. Alright, the Ruins Ring. Nice. Some Cronstones. 5. It's kind of insulting. And 9 Cronstones. Even more insulting. At least with, the 9, it wasn't too bad. Why are these guys... I have 276 AP. And those guys could just hit... Okay. They could survive a shot like that. That skill must do like nothing then. It's crazy. Okay. So that's, I just wanted to prioritize those 3 because they're event ones and they'll respawn a little bit faster than the other ones. So now we're moving on to Eco Grind today. We have plenty of targets. This is Mountain of Eternal Winter. I'm not concerned about this one. These ones I am concerned with. So I think we didn't get that spider one, did we? Elte, I got that one, okay. No, we did not get the spider house. So I need to go back to the spider house. It's going to be up north by Kusha. So let's just go ahead and do some eco. Right now we are at 6,831. Garmoth is in a little bit. I need to get my timer set up actually. Now I remember what one of my things was. Hopefully I don't fall off a bridge this time. Okay, so let me get a folder for timers going here. Create folder. This is going to be timers. So timers, I have to do these in kind of a weird way. So these timers... Nope, that one's going to be a sleep mode. So I have to do it in duration of seconds. And I'm not really that awake. So 5 minutes, that would be 300 seconds. I think this would be 5 minutes. Double check. It's 5 minutes. So 600 would be 10 minutes. Double check. Yep. 15 would be 900. So 15 minutes. That one's good. 1200 is going to be 20 minutes. Double check. And then 30 minutes, I don't need to do like a 25. That would be 1800. 30 minutes. And then an hour would be 3600 seconds. 1 hour. And then I did have a couple of extra 30 minutes actually. We'll do 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We'll do 4 there. And then I need to grab this, move that there. Okay. Okay, we're good. Alright, got my timers all set up. We are here at Kusha. We need to go up toward the spiders somewhere over here. Let's go ahead and activate my fairy. So I'm going to be using a Loony Elixir, a reliable Loony Elixir, I think is what it's called. Is that what it's called? Yeah, reliable Loony Elixir. This is going to increase higher gain of knowledge. We'll bring out my knowledge pets. And then we'll also just go ahead and make sure they are all fed, even though they don't really need to be. But, you know, I'd like to make sure they're fed. Oh, now I'm stuck on a worm. Of course I am. Okay, let's do this. And then the other one that I wanted to do is this. No, that didn't work on all 3 of them. And then the last one is down over this way. Down below. Don't die, horse, please. Thank you. Gosh dang it. Alright, so that was kind of a bust. Let me go ahead and put my sword away. No longer needed on horseback. So it's an A+. I swear A+ knowledge to go from A+ to S is like the hardest knowledge to get. If you're like a C going into, or even like an unknown going to an S, I feel is way easier. I don't know why. Like, why is it that way versus, you know, you've seen the mob like 1,000 times? I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at BDO Codex. Because I need to double check on the mobs that I need to find here. Baby Stone Rhino. Rhino. Knowledge. It's going to be ecology. It's going to be ecology of media. And it's going to be creatures, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Baby Stone Rhino. I'm also going to need High Head Stoneback Crab. It's a C rank. Armadillo. Rock Desert Crab. Rock Desert Crab. Stonehead Bison. Nope, that's a Rockhead Bison. I need Stonehead Bison. There we go. And then Grass Hedgehog. And the last one is Mature Rock Spirit. There it is. Nice. Okay, so Baby Stone Rhino. Let me take a look. So those are by the racetrack. Mature Rock Spirits are also by the racetrack, conveniently. Grass Hedgehogs are nowhere near that, so that's exciting. High Head Stoneback Crab. I might actually try to go for these guys first. Armadillo is all by the racetrack. And these are along over there. What are these ones? Rock desert crabs. Okay, so those ones are over there. And then stonehead. Ooh, the stonehead bison. There's not a whole lot of them, actually. We'll start with the... Where's this at? Those are down there. That's fine. We'll start with the high-head stoneback crab, I think is what they are. So looking at the map, up over here there's a gateway. Just to the side of this gateway there's 3 here, and then they just kind of go along the road, this entire road, until it bends down over here. So we're going to go right over to here and just kind of start this one off. Wait for the game to load. They're probably not going to show up on my map either. No, that looks like they are. Nice. So I'm looking for the 3 that's over here. There's a lot of them around here, actually. Holy cow. The 3 is going to be... probably those 3 I just saw back over here. Okay. So there's the one right here. That's grass hedgehog. What? There's grass hedgehogs way up here? Where's the stoneback crabs then? Is it this? No, that's diorite. Is this it? That's granite. What? Scuze? So it looks like there's going to be one. Okay, I don't see it on the map. According to the map I'm looking at, it's somewhere around here. Is it this thing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, how could I miss that? This thing's huge. So is this one here. An extra chance for knowledge, too, from gathering from it. Now that I know what they look like, it shouldn't be too hard to identify. So this is 2. The third one's going to be across the road on that side. Is it? Yep. Okay, we got A+. I don't feel like that was a good thing, because it seems like that's never a good thing. So now I need to go down the road. There's some more probably grass hedgehogs. Yep. So I need to go down the road to right about here. Right about where the intersection of the road meets these 2 roads is just to the north. Well, we got the grass hedgehog. I can disable tracking on that one. It's somewhere around here. There he is. Inside the wall. Can I not, like... I can't mine this one? Apparently not. It's illegal. It's fine. There's another one further this way. Just a little ways over here. Is this him? Looks like it. Yep, that one's it. And there should be another one further. And there's gonna be... Ooh. So yeah, that's how you get those. Nice. Hope I have enough energy for this. If not, I'm gonna start having to use some energy pots, which is fine. I always come prepared. that one? No. It looks like a rock just kind of sticking out of the ground, really. That's what they look like. Where's this one at? It's around here. Is it this it? According to the map, it's somewhere around here. What? Okay, you know what? We found it. And that's kind of all that matters at this point. So further south. It's like a little bit southeast, this guy. When they're obvious, they're too obvious. When they're not, they just kind of suck. Another one's going to be over here. Is it this guy? No. Oh. There we go. Nice. Next one's going to be closer to the road, like where we are to the road. So, just double checking that. Okay, that's a rock. You never know, guys. You got to test these things. I think I just saw him. Go around the tree. There we go. Okay, that's all the ones on this side, so we got to keep moving further down. There's a lot over here, actually. So where that one is right before the intersection here. Say roughly here, and then you go south. Right? What about here somewhere? Here it is. And from here we start heading toward the bend of the road, and then it's right there. And then next one's going to be in that direction. There it is. That's on the southwest side of this intersection. On the other side, you can probably see, yep, one right there, and the other one right here. There's two on this side of the intersection. There's two in the middle of the intersection. What I would consider like kind of like a medieval version of a roundabout here. There's two in the middle. Yep. There's this one, and there's one further to the north. I think it's somewhere over here. There it is. And then that's the only two in the middle. There's two to the north and kind of to the west. Let's see if I can find one here. First one, is it kind of like near the wall? This edge of the mountain. I think it might be. Wait. Locked on target. So that one is this one. The other one is to the southwest from where we are. Yep, there it is. Need to drink some water. Alright. Next one is going to be to the east. It's going to be near this overhang. I think it's actually going to be underneath this archway. I think I may have passed it going to the Elte. You it? No, you're not it. It's around here somewhere. Not it. You it? Yeah, I did pass it. The Elte is further down that way. Alright, and then there's a few more on the road still. At this point, I probably would loop back around to the start, but I'm going to continue. So, north side of the road, there's three over here. At what point, though? Just past this intersection a little bit, and it'll be off to the side of the road. Here it is. So from here, you go like southeast. Almost like a direct southeast. Looks like here is number 2. And then the third one is a little bit further, and it's a bit more east than south. It's probably by this rock formation. Yep. Okay, next two are much further down the road, and they're on the other side of the road. The south side, one might say. So I need to go until not near the intersection, but about the time I see the intersection on my mini map, I would reckon. Okay. So it's that one. Okay, so it's probably a little bit back. It's on this side of the road. somewhere. Okay, so there's this one. This one is... Is this the one? Because then... Oh, the other one should be down right here. Okay, so that was... Okay, that was correct. So there's this one, and then the next three on the other side of the road, they're really close nearby. First one should be right here. Ah, there's my jam. And the next two are... I can actually see one. It's right here. There's two right next to each other. So there's this one, and there's the other one right over there. Those are the only three there. The other two on the other side of the road. Looks like kind of southeast of this one. Should be one right here. And then the other one is going to be to the northeast a little bit. More east than north. I can see it right there. No S rank yet. The next couple ones are alongside the north of the road over here next to the Sawsons. So you pretty much follow this road all the way down. And then on the bend, you just keep going east. It'll be a little bit to the north, I see it. So there's this one. Then from here, there's like three in a straight line, kind of like the Orion's Belt sort of constellation. So you just keep going straight. Should be, yep, there it is. And then the next one is continuing even further. Leave me alone, Sawsons. I don't want to deal with you guys. This one is... Hold on a second. It's like somewhere right around here. I know it's not super helpful, but... Is he on the inside somewhere? I don't see him. It's like somewhere around this area. Just checking the rock. Well, this is the other one. The other one is north and to the slightly east from here. I want to find this one just so I can show off where it's at. I swear it's like somewhere right here. According to the ping, it's like right here. I guess I can't be too concerned about it. I've looked for it. I don't find it, so it's whatever. It's fine. All right. We got the S rank, and quite frankly, at the end of the day, that's the #1 priority. So this guy is done. Let's go back for that spider. So we got to go back kind of near Kusha. I kind of know where I'm going, but I don't trust my brain to remember that information right now. You know, I've been through Media, I don't know how many times, at least 20, and I just don't trust my brain because the like lack of sleep mixed with the lack of rest because of me trying to do all this stuff from my computer in the last couple of days has just, it's taken its toll on me for sure. Okay, nope. I'm about to just... let me just go ahead and make sure that I'm not in Blacksmith's Rage form. This should hit all three. Yeah, it did. Nice. Alright, and we have one more to go to. I'll just drop down below and... That was like an actual path kind of almost here. Nope. Alright, sweet. Nice. Gotta love it. Alright, that one's just... I just feel like it's going to be an absolute pain to deal with. Let me go ahead and try to get to the road first. That way my horse doesn't take unnecessary damage while I'm looking at these here. So Grass Hedgehog, that one's done. Mature Rock Spirits. This is kind of near Ferret, actually. Baby Stone Rhino. And Stoneheads. Okay, we'll go do Stonehead Bison because this one's just going to take a little bit of time as well. The racetrack start is there, so I need to go roughly there. I would recommend as well, if anybody else is doing eco grind stuff, pay attention to your mini map, because on BDO Codex, when you see the map here, it looks just like how your map actually is. If I can kind of like side by side this a little bit. So right now we are right over here, and you can see how it looks side by side. So when you actually get to the spot, try to pay attention to how this map looks with your mini map, because the main map, when you go and look at it, looks nothing like your mini map. Like, I don't see the roads here, but on my mini map I do. It's a life hack for sure. I guess you can call it an eco hack more than anything else. So this is the topmost point of the racetrack. Is my horse going to be safe with all these hyenas around? I'm going to say no. I already got you guys' knowledge. Calm down. Okay, so apparently there's one here. I'm going to butcher. Oh my gosh, I just angered everybody in the vicinity. So there's only one there. There's another one a little bit further to the south. Here he is. Hey, we got the S rank. Now, why can't the spider den be like this, you know? Let me just go ahead and disable tracking and then call my horse over before it gets mauled. We have a ton of different things around this area, actually. Hop on, quick. No, hop on. Nope. Hop on the horse. There's another... Okay, so this is for a field test here. Is it possible... Okay, it is possible to get knowledge on horseback. I don't understand then why the other thing isn't working for me. So we don't need the rock desert crab, the armadillos all around here, mature rock spirit, and baby stone rhino. Let's go for the mature rock spirit. So I need to follow this racetrack back to the beginning. I think this is the wrong road. I need to be on the other road here, and then that'll lead back to like the starting point of the racetrack right here. And then while I'm here, I'm gonna hop off my horse, and we should be okay enough. Armadillo. Okay, so these things, there's one actually on the other side of the road. Does it show up though? There's a dot right there. It does not show up. Good to know, but these things are giant, so it's hard to miss. So that's that one. To kind of the south right here. Well, we got the S rank. Why can't the spider den be like that, you know? Baby rhinos and armadillos. That's pretty much all we have left to do. So if I follow this road down, look for any yellow dots for armadillos. There are 2 baby stone rhinos to the left side. Almost said right. There's one here, and there's another one over there in the back. Get the baby one. There's only 2 here. To the direct east, there's 3. So there's going to be 1 here. Let's go ahead and butcher it. While I wait for the other one to get closer. There's 2, and a 3rd one's over there. So, no more right here. To the south, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kind of all in a weird pattern, though. They're probably going to be up on this ridge if I had to really guess. One here. There's just like a lot. There's a lot here. So we got the S rank. So That one's done. So all I need left is armadillo and the spider house one. And that's it. So back to the spider house we go. Hopefully I remember how to get to Kusha. Shouldn't be too hard, but if I get lost going to Kusha, I'm using Autopath from now on, guys. At least for today. No, not that one. No. Nope, missed. Complete whiff. Nope. Nope. I should probably just go for the spider house and then come back for the armadillos. Just go on a spree. And then it's just spider house. That's all we have left for creatures S rank in Media. Probably start working on the other logs or the other ones, like if there's any insects or, you know, other types of creatures, and then just kind of go from there, really. Oh, come on, go over it. Thank you. Just keep going. Okay. Only because I'm starting to develop my tinfoil hat here. Let me just do this. And it's just so satisfying to watch now. Like the spin. It's very nice. That's fine. Thank you. I'm sure I can try to figure it out. Your mount is under attack. Your mount is under attack. Your mount is under attack. Your mount has been damaged. Your mount is dying. Do something about it. Chillax, game. Now these are... so they were aggroed to me. So when I left them to go get my horse, they unaggroed. And it takes time for them to, like, reset from being unaggroed. It's just kind of weird. Oh my gosh. It's freaking knowledge. This one I think is the one that's just killing me the most, honestly, because of how long it's actually taken to do this sort of stuff. It's amazing. It's like the opposite of good RNG. It is quite literally the opposite. Alright, so let's go back to the racetrack. There's a ton of armadillo. There's a good spot, actually. Good concentration of them that I'm going to go to. It's kind of near the southern side of the racetrack, but, you know, it's a spot. It's a pretty decent spot. Yes. My background? It's because when I had to reinstall software, I forgot all the values that I had for my camera. So my camera makes it look like I am very serious. There's like a very serious smolder going on. But yeah, it's like a dream. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like serene. It's serene. It's very well, like I was demonstrating at the start of the stream. Actually, minimize a few things. You don't got a lot of icons anymore. No, I don't. Like. Let me show you my desktop background. I put all of them in the folder, but you know, it's just it feels weird. It's weird, champ. Not every day. No. So if I go to webcam here, and let's say if I wanted to make things really bad, I could lower brightness. I could raise brightness. I can adjust the contrast. I can go full on like crazy with it. I'm gonna restore it back. But my biggest thing is that the white balance makes me look jaundiced. This is off, this is on. So that's like the only thing I really adjusted. Everything else is like color intensity. I could turn it down, turn it up. Brightness, I kind of would want to raise it a little bit. Maybe contrast, try to get a right amount, but I didn't want to deal with it, so it's just, I'll leave it as restored to defaults and turn off white balance, keep it about here. It's the Logitech one I've always used. Are you trying to get me to plug Logitech? Because it worked. It's a Logitech camera.
I believe yours is 720.
It's 1080p, but it doesn't really matter all too much, to be honest. Sure, nose hairs. That's the concern. Sure, nose hairs. Sure, I live in an ethereal world apparently these days. If I smell it, my dream? Sure. How's it, brother, by the way? Gary the Gamer on YouTube. Go check him out. Oh, I got a title from killing armadillos. Is there a title for killing even more? Yes, there is, apparently. These are the things that I'm not looking forward to, by the way, titles. Also, I am nowhere near the concentration pack that I want to go for. There's somebody else? Oh, they're underneath. Okay. Yeah, there's titles for like killing mobs so many times, and yeah, I know that one day I might be back here, but I hope that's a very distant future, because getting to 10K is going to be a very long time for eco, I feel, and a lot of it will really come down to like rare mobs. I feel like Star's End with the Apostle of what's the guy's name? Apostle of Malevolence, I think is what it's called. Let me Star's Ends. Apostle of Malevolence. It's only a C rank, and it's just gonna take some time, because like every time I'm grinding there, or was grinding there to get the C rank, I would go, and whenever he spawned, I would change out my group from my gather group, like my grind group, to my knowledge group, and then after I killed him, then I would change it back. That way I don't lose out on like the 2 hedgehogs, you know. So that was a very long time. I grinded there for nearly 6-7 hours before I finally got a C rank. So if the trend continues, it's going to take even longer to get an S rank, which I'm not looking forward to in the slightest. Okay, so this group is going to be right here, actually. It's to the right. There's a decent chunk of them right here. I pretty much want to go until I get the rank here. That's my goal, at least. Oh, well, there we go. And then I was going to say we're going to head back up to the spider den up there. And here's hoping that the game will be nice and actually give me it this time on these 5, you know? If not, I have one of 2 options. Either wait until they respawn and just keep spawn killing them, or we move on to other grade knowledge, which I'm not opposed to at this point. If it doesn't want to give me the S rank on it, I'll just, you know, go for it casually. The whole point of eco grinding anyways, for anybody who might be new to what this concept is or like what it's about, the whole concept of it is to not make money while doing so, but to increase your profits the next time you go to grind. So for now, I'm at a 20%, but if I get up to 7,000, I get 23%. I would like to hit that today, because that means, you know, we've gone up a whole bracket in like less than 2 weeks. That'd be nice. And just kind of keep pushing for the next one and the next one and the next one. For the most part, these ones that I'm doing where it's like creatures of a zone, I feel are going to be very tedious. Grinding mobs is not as tedious as this, because like you're not going to go here and pull, you know, 100, 200 million silver. If I were like needing a mob like knowledge at, say, Jade Starlight Forest, excuse you, thank you for stunning me, rude. If I needed a knowledge at like Jade Starlight, or maybe like a late game spot like Trolls or something like that, I could go to a grind spot, earn a little bit of money while also grinding. You know, that's a possibility that's available to me. Hit it. I missed it. And we didn't get it, so that's exciting. So as far as it is, that's sort of my concept with this all, is that I'm just focusing on trying to increase drop rate for now. So the next time that I actually go grinding, I'll get that extra like 3 or so %. And plus, how many people do you know that actually have Black Desert that have 10k eco? I'm sure there's a ton of people now, but when I started this, like when I started playing, there's not a whole lot of names that really came to me, to be honest. Also, my brother came in earlier to give me a shake. It's from Arby's, by the way. But it's got some chocolate on it. It didn't exactly tell me what it was. But upon initial sippage, I taste coffee. And chocolate, of course. So I'm going to assume it's some sort of chocolate mocha or something. Some sort of chocolate coffee. Which, if it's caffeine, then that might be what I need to get through this stream. So, of all the different ecology, it's just this stupid spider house. But the only other ecology here that I'm looking at doing today, because a lot of these are grind spots, would have to be, well, let's take a look. Yeah, abandoned iron mine. I'm gonna have to go to ruins. I'm definitely gonna have to go to the helms, the Sawsons. We're close on a lot of them, actually. Might as well finish them out. Oop, no, don't do that. There we go. Track, and track. Because Sawsons, I've done a lot of leveling up there. So the mains, there's quite a few that I've also almost done. The Canyon of Corruption, this is the Elric. There's a few left to go. Soldier Cemetery, we were there earlier. This one, I'm not entirely certain of. I will go over to Marnie's lab and do the mutated ecology at some point. We'll try to do that today. And then Tungrad, it's just Balton, which this guy's going to suck because he just takes forever to show up in History of Ruins. Which, they are adding the Marnie zone to History of Ruins, and I'm looking forward to that. I really am, because that's going to be awesome. Okay, so we're going into Sawsons for knowledge reasons. So there's assassins, there's watchtowers from the couple that I remember from memory. Let's go ahead and do what we can here, just cause some pain. Surprised that I don't actually have like S grade on everything, the amount of times that I've actually been here, you know? Like most characters that I level up, I'm here at some point. Do like the main quest until I hit level 56, about 56, and then I do a couple days of AFK at a Scarecrow. It's changed a little bit since getting the Lightstone combat ones, but that's kind of what it has been for the longest time, is do main story quest until you hit 56, then come over here. If I'm not actively grinding Sawsons, then I'm hitting a Scarecrow, and then whenever I get really close to the next level, I have to come over here to get that 1% because it's the closest spot. And then, you know, go back to hit more of the Scarecrow, or just, like, actively level up at these guys. Because there's nice, like, big packs like this one right over here. If I can just get around a cannon. Like, this big pack here, there's convenient, huge amounts of combat XP you can get here. It's great. Okay, nobody else over here. That Guardian. Oh gosh, a little bit of lag. And that bassy string. It's very sinister. I love it. Well, none of those guys gave it to me, so that's nice. I like how they're just like too terrified to actually come attack me. The Guardian. Okay, got the Guardian to an S rank. That's good. So which ones do I have left? Supply chest. Give me a second here. Supply chest, the golden wagon, and watchtower. That's it. And these are all, well, except for supply chest, that's A+. Okay. So I found a spot that has 2 of the 3 items. Watchtowers is not one of them. Watchtowers are not mobs that I actively go and look for, even though they're not really a mob. But there's golden wagons and supply chests alongside these groups down here. Two watchtowers. Got an A+, which I would be happy about if it didn't feel like it was a curse. So that's the ones over here. So we're probably going to stick down over to this side, because that's where a lot more like the watchtowers, golden chest, and golden wagons. Oh, we got the supply chest. I just need golden wagon and watchtowers, which is going to be a few more, probably. Oh, we just got the watchtower. Golden wagon, that's all I need. Nope. Okay, it's up over there. Is there another one over here? There is. Is there any more over here? I don't see any more. So I just need golden wagon. So 1, 2. Okay, so that's the last one on this lower part. So let's head back up over this way. There's going to be one that I saw on the mini map. It's right over here. Hey, got a gold bar out of that. Nice. Hey, Guardian, how you doing? So there's that one. The next 3 are further, like way further up over here. Should be these 3 over here. Have they respawned? Doesn't look like they have. Alright, so I'll give them some time to respawn. There's a few more up over here. It's on the western wall. Should be, yep, right here. There it is. Golden wagon, and then there should be another one just over. I keep thinking I see like a giant dragon wings flap, but I'm not sure what that is. Or if it's just me absolutely losing my mind. I thought I could get over that fence. There should be another one over here. You guys just leave it out in the open, people are going to break it, man. Alright, so Sazens are done. It's kind of crazy that I didn't have some of those rank knowledges, but I'll be honest, like, the golden wagons I don't seek out. I'm looking for, like, a mob pack of this size to then just, like, you know, go ahead and just murder. I didn't even know these guys were over here, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and just keep looting. Now we're done here. Let's go ahead and leave. Hopefully get the spider this time. I hit the button, it didn't work. No, it's because my weapon was sheathed. Right. So head over this way. At some point I need to turn right whenever the game lets me. know where I'm at in correlation where I need to be. It's a little bit over this way. It's going to be down here's where the one by itself is. Please, just let me have this already. Nope, alright, cool. Moving on. Okay, so let's go to Marnie's lab. Let's finish out the mutant ones, and then I'll come back for this one again. I'll just kind of come back to it whenever, you know, I feel like it. And right now I don't feel like it. So Marnie's second lab's way down over there. It's time for us to kind of head down there. I'm going to autopath for a minute so I can take another sip of my shake. Definitely tastes like there might be coffee in here. It's got that nice like coffee aftertaste. It tastes like it might be like a mocha. For those of you curious, I love mochas. You guys ready for a story actually? So the church I go to, we have this place that they call Higher Grounds, which is like a... It's kind of like... Most, like, churches, I imagine, have, like, a coffee bar area. And you know you're a mega church when you, like, have your own form of, like, a Starbucks, you know? But it's not actually like a Starbucks, you know? Well, when I was younger, helping out my dad with the sound stuff there, I still do, but when I was first starting, like, you know, maybe the age of 15, 16. I actually started when I was like 12 or 11, but 15, 16, I started to develop a coffee addiction. Mainly because the Higher Grounds area had a coffee shop area where you can like request somebody. There was two people, I'm not going to say their names, but they were a fantastic couple who made some of the best coffee I've ever had in my life. You know, you can do lattes, cappuccinos, mochas, you name it, they can probably do it. And I would always get a caramel mocha. I know I say sometimes caramel because that's how you spell it, just like Bologna, salmon, needless I continue. It triggers people, and I love it. So I would always get a caramel mocha. And in my adult time of consuming coffee, past the age of 21, I would say, the caramel aspect is still kind of remained the same, but it's become like a macchiato more than a mocha. But I can pick out a mocha more than anything else because it's really nice. It's very smooth. I like it a lot. Okay, so what exactly is this? 2 of them, you get a secret belt. 3, you get Scientist's Wish. 3 plus 1. What do you mean plus 1? You like enhance these things together or something? I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just here for eco, and that's about it. So I just saw there was a quest. It was like, ooh, shiny thing. What's that? So there's sawmills that I need to get. I saw a lava pool that I have to get at some point. I don't like this area, by the way, because there's a guild quest to get the one of the scroll fragments for your guild, and it involves killing like 250 here. So I know a rotation that I did quite a bit to get those scroll pieces for the guild, but it was so annoying, and it looks like I might have to do some of that. Calm down there. think the Sonal are on the outside, and a lot of the other ones are inside here. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this. So go down below. There might be a further down area, but this is like the only... This is like the furthest down that I think it goes, but I think there might be... This already doesn't look familiar. No, now it looks familiar again. My lag. This is my problem with these sort of locations that you have to go underground and find, is that looking at a map on BDO Codex is not going to help you, because it doesn't tell you if they're above ground or below ground. So I need to figure that out myself. Most of these are S rank, because this is a rotation I usually would do. So it would make sense that these are all done. I'm also noticing how many Sonals are not on this rotation. Then I would just loop back around that way and call it a rotation. We got a seal. It's great. I really want to get like a 230 stack, because then I wouldn't feel too bad. So at the beginning of the... Ooh, nice. Another one. At the beginning of the stream, when I mentioned about penning Blackstar, so a lot of the memory fragments that I've been getting recently, I've been trying to actually pen a spare Sashakram that I have. So there's a Shishakram that's in Velia. It's probably on my Sorceress, who's my enhancer. By the way, from having to do all that stuff that I did for data transfer, all my screenshots for my characters are gone. I have no idea where they're at. So be forewarned, if your hard drive ever has issues, you're going to hate life. But this one right here, I've been getting it up to like a tet and everything. I have yet to get it to a tet one time successfully. But when I do, I have a 207 stack here that I'm going to raw tap it at this 207. The reason for this is that will replace what I currently am using at a Tri-Goderite. And I think I'm just going to do that from now on. Grind with this until I get enough memory fragments, and then pen attempts on my spare. I think that's way cheaper than doing the next 2 levels of Goderite here. Eventually, one day, I do kind of want to get a second Goderite, so I might enhance this one up all the way. And I bought this for Deve's Journal, but I never sold it or got rid of it. If it taps, I'm going to extract the Fiery, which is the Garmoth Heart, from here. And then I'm going to convert the Pen Blackstar into Goderite, because I like the look of it aesthetically. I like it better than the Blackstar, personally. And once I turn it to a Goderite, then I'm going to add the Garmoth's Heart to it, add my crystals, and then I'll have an extra Tri-Goderite to tap or get fail stacks or do whatever with. So that's kind of what my goal is right now, and why I'm actually pen Blackstar attempting right now. Alternatively, I don't know what else I could use the 200 stack for. Maybe I could use it to like pen an accessory or something like that. But for right now, that's kind of what I'm doing. And I'm building up that fail stack for the TED attempts. I think I'm at like a 160 kind of, like, I don't know, 149, somewhere around there. So when that one gets to about like 160, I'm going to stop tapping it for TETs, and then maybe save it for maybe some pen attempts or something like that as well. Give me a second here. I need to find out where these creatures are. So we're looking for Farid Tally, Lava Swamp, and Farid Tio. Are these just over at the what's it call it? I think they are. They are. Okay, I know where those are. They're not here, but they're mutated apparently. When I think mutated, I think Marnie's second lap, because that's kind of what he does. But it's over here at the lava cave, so we have to go to lava cave. Farid is also over there, so we'll do something with him. Another QOL thing too, because I just thinking about Dark Rifts and stuff. Might as well start doing some of them. Pujarim, the one that's usually in the desert, the Thunderbird, is like either at Titium Valley over here, Crescent Shrine, or sometimes over at Naga, is getting a rework, kind of. It's not going to be out that far in the desert. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like just past Altanova somewhere. So they're aware of some of the design flaws that they've made over the years, and they are doing their best to kind of not really like give people what they want, but change it to where it's more convenient. Because some people are like, I just don't want to go out to Pewterim. He's just too far away. He's just blah, it's too much work and blah blah blah. I like to go out to the desert. Me personally, I called it my sandbox for the longest of time because I really enjoy the desert. You know, I don't mind it at all, but there are times too where I'm like, I don't really want to go out there. Like, to do the Pewterim scrolls, you have to go out to Ackman. Ackman is just north of Crescent Shrine, and it's a decent ways away, honestly. And that spinning motion is just, it's amazing. I like how these effects look pretty good even in like low res, like low graphics settings. Oh my gosh, we got S rank, boys. We got S rank for Nux. Amazing. These are ones that I think are also going to take a long time to get to, unless I do them, because you could do a few of them in the main story. Steel Nux is one that you can do at the Helm main story. Like going through Media, I think it's rebuilding the Merchant's Guild. I think you find yourself over there. I don't know if the other one, the for Alta Nova, you end up. I think it's the same one. No, for Alta Nova is different. The Merchant's Guild is different. That it's a crossroad where you have to pick one or the other. And I think for Alta Nova you don't end up over there. But I've only done that quest line like maybe twice. I'm prioritizing the number of quests versus everything else because I'm at 15k right now. So, you know, it's definitely one of those that are just taking a while. So, okay. So Farad is down below. Let me check Discord real quick because I just got this feeling about replying to people. So yeah, a lot of the time, a lot of the stuff that I've been up to and doing is just right now. Like for instance, I'm waiting for Garmont to spawn. That's an hour and a half from now, or an hour and 20 minutes, and just been trying to make bank on a lot of things. Try not to let my Agris build up too much. Try to burn that before it gets too full. I'll go to like Gyfin for a couple hours, or maybe I just don't like the idea of solo grinding these days. Like, I know that there are some spots I can go to that in theory I could spend, you know, 4 or 5 hours there and just make a buku amounts of money, but to me it's not as fun. I enjoy the more cooperative style stuff these days. You know, I'll go and do Upper Gyfin with, you know, another streamer. I actually did that recently with Ryu the Red on Twitch. I need to sneeze, hang on. Got a name drop in my body's like, don't do that. But you know, I did that and I felt really good about it, you know, kind of helping him out and everything. And then doing the Ancient Shards recently have also been kind of fun as well, because it's not just me that's getting the shards. In this case, it's some of my guildmates, and they're just like, they're ecstatic about it, you know. Wrong button, this one. There's a lava swamp and these big guys. Nope, not Tio. No, it's not Tio. It's the little guy, okay. So these little balls that like explode, self-destruct, self-combobulate. Those guys are done. I just need the lava swamps, which there's a few down below. Bonk. We'll do ferret in a second. Okay, we'll do ferret now because all the ones that I can immediately see are done. Okay, ferret, can you come over this way a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Stop throwing your little fireballs. Get over here. Yeah, dump lava on me. See if it matters. It's been forever since I fought Ferret, man. He's just owning me right now. Okay. He's invulnerable halfway through the fight, so you have to wait. Wait till he gets moving again. He like buffs himself as well, but let's be honest, not gonna save him. Box of the Distorted Dead. Is that the better box? No, that's the normal one. Okay, we're good. Let's find more lava swamps. See if they've respawned. They're just now respawning, actually. How many lava swamps are there, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's great. Gonna have to wait for them to respawn. So I might go back to Spider while I wait for these to respawn, honestly. Go Spider and then back here. Like, that could be a good loop back and forth until I get one. And then just, you know, wherever else I decide to go. This will clear out the rest of the mutants category, and that's one less category we have to worry about in Medea. Wrong thing. There we go. Alright, so let's go back up to Kusha. For some reason, exiting my map causes a lot of lag, but, you know, clears itself up pretty quick, so we'll be fine. I'll survive. I'm feeling way better today, because today's like the yesterday I couldn't play on my computer at all. I was just too busy moving files, getting my old hard drive the rest that it deserves after serving me for 5 solid years. There'd be times I'd complain that it wouldn't read or write things very quickly, but you know, it was a used drive when I got it, and at the end of the day, like 5 years is a long time for a hard drive. And thankfully, it didn't just like immediately die. It was giving off like symptoms that it was going to fail. So I really can't complain. And the drive that I have now, I've like upgraded to. I've had for I think ever since Christmas. But me being lazy as well, I just didn't really want to bother with it yet. So the timing of it all is very, very nice. Oh my gosh! Speaking of timing of stuff being nice. We're done with spiders. Huzzah! Moving on. Might go back to the ferrets again and try to get that. Let me go ahead and sell junk loot because I have a ton of stuff here. Here are those, and then we're going to repair. Excuse me. So creatures are all S rank. Nice. Next up, we have the lava swamp, and then do we go on to Valencia? That's the real question, because Valencia, it's vast. It's a big chungus. Do we do it or do we not? That is the real question. I feel like I need to at some point. And there's actually ecology there that I don't have any knowledge of. Like, there are mobs that I've never killed over there, or probably have killed but never gotten the knowledge for. So if I were to go there, my max energy would increase from 533. So there's like part of me is like, yeah, kind of do. It's kind of tempted. Not gonna lie. And then there are other the other side of me is like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know where they would be, but I have BDO Codex, so we should be okay. You know, there's like this back and forth in my mind where I'm not sure. Alright, so all I'm here for is lava swamps. That's it. There's actually an elite right here, so I can get some. Alright, there we go. Done. Easy clap. Alright, so here comes the real question. So Valencia I'm using as like the midway point through the eco grind. Because if you look at locations, you have Balenos, Serendia, Calphion, Media, and then you have Valencia, Camasilvia, Duvenkroon, Odalita, and Ailton now. Valencia, there's 4 past and 4 before, so technically it is the middle point. So the real question is, do I want to finish all of the ecology of Balenos, Serendia, Calphion, and Medea before going to Valencia, or do I do Valencia and then all the rest till I get like all the beast creatures and everything else knowledge, and then kind of go from there? Because as far as it is, you know, there's only some things that are completely done, but then there's like the goblins that I need to do a new character on. There's the Cox Pirates. I haven't gotten some of these at all. The Proddies, I need to go up to there. Sakraki Underwater, I need to go and get that guy still. Like, it's just kind of tedious, and I'm not really sure if I want to go back and do the ones I've already done or move on to ones that I haven't and get some more energy. Because bear in mind, there's still like the Rogue Den, there's still the Mains, and there's still Abandoned Iron Mine and Elric Shrine and the Helms. So technically, we're not done in Media completely. I think that's what I might end up doing actually. Maybe just focus on what I can here. So there's Tungrad, Mutated is done, Soldier Cemetery, Canyon of Corruption, Wandering Rogues, Sazens, they are done. Runes, the Helms, Abandoned Iron Mine. Alright, sweet. So let's just go ahead and start tracking everything we can at Abandoned Iron Mine. And then, Imp Work Supervisor. Okay, so those guys aren't too bad. The Sheriff is another big guy. Executioner. The Wagon. The Dugout. The Fire Cannon. The Supervisor is another one you can't track. And then the Shaman. So these guys aren't going to be too bad. To my memory, they're not that bad at all. I do need to go to the Abandoned Iron Mine node. So for now, I'm just going to auto path. Take another sip of my shake. These guys honestly aren't going to be too bad. It's just like the elite ones, like the work supervisor and ones like that might be a bit annoying to find, but it shouldn't be too bad. The Iron Mine is actually quite large, so by the time I do like a full rotation, the first mobs have definitely respawned, so it shouldn't be too bad. At least I'm hoping. For anybody wondering why I like whip my camera around when I'm doing this, is it keeps the horse somewhat in the same spot. Versus like if I just did this and drifted, I have to move my camera anyways, but it like moves the horse a little bit off to the sides. At least by doing that, it kind of like minimizes it a little bit. Okay. Sneaky Karutos.
I don't want your sympathy.
I did whatever you say. So I'm just gonna go in here and just kind of do some of these quests while we're here. Why not? And then just mark things off as we go. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use my awakening weapon then. It's a kit I'm more familiar with than my pre-awakening weapons and stuff. Immediately go in here and then my ear starts being itchy. Okay, should be okay. Get this dug out. Tacky stone wagon, that one's done. This is the work supervisor. It's nothing too crazy. It's no more like knowledge or quest objectives here. But this is like a little outcrop of the actual... Can I climb this? There we go. Hold on, I got an idea. Nearly killed myself, but you know, it's an idea. Shaman is done. I think that was the only one that I just got for knowledge. A little bit of lag here and there. Seal of challenge, nice. Work supervisor, that one's done. Heck yeah. The other one that I couldn't track was the imp work supervisor. It's no big deal. You guys are my targets. Moving on. I think the executioner is still one that I need, as well as this guy here, the sheriff. Here's the work supervisor. Kind of looks like a red-nosed copycat, you know? Kinda. Sheriff. Also this tower. Supervisor. Get him. Don't do that. Go ahead and equip my riding crop real quick. Tower, cannons. Is there actually something over here I need? No. I have my grind group out. I got that knowledge without my knowledge group. Interesting. As soon as I bring out the knowledge group, though. I was about to say, if they didn't do that, I'd be almost offended. Executioner. Knowledge, though. That. Executioner. So I'm not interested in the spiky things unless it is the I'm gonna give this one because for some reason I couldn't remember his name. The imp supervisor. These are the only ones that I really care about. This is this guy right here. lightning trumpeter. Oh, apparently I didn't have that one. Nice. You still have some range on it, or some like distance that you move, which is nice. Like, it's not nerfed too bad, you know. I feel like the buff or the change is kind of a buff in some ways. I've said since they did the rework in December that this moving forward as much as it was a bit excessive. There's another one. Let's just go ahead and nuke him real quick, I suppose. I don't need to, but I also remember they do drop the faintly the crystal things. Yeah, that's the word. Supervisor, no knowledge. Executioner. I'm gonna wait for my draw or elixir to pop back up again. There we go. There's another supervisor. This dude's just chilling up here. Oh, he's up there, apparently. So we've done a rotation on this level. I'm going to go further down here. Right by it. That guy banging on his drums there. Not gonna worry about that guy this time. Don't see any more over that way. Start heading back up a bit. Did I actually just see somebody on my mini-map? I'm gonna be surprised if somebody's going to like the main story. They'll probably run across me. The only difference between me and the type of level or type of gear that the person would be if they were here doing the main story is I can't be killed by players or the environment. If they also were going through the main story, that is. Like if they wanted to be rude, try to kill me. Yeah, no, it'd have a bit of a difficulty. I got the Executioner. I almost read that as Executor because of StarCraft. Executor. Hand is itchy. Oh, we got the tacky fire cannons. That's nice. Here. Saw that dugout. So the imp work supervisors have respawns. That's nice. Going through the dugout. Another one of the towers. Imp supervisor. Tower. That one. Do 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 do. Big boys haven't respawned over here yet, so it's a bit unfortunate, but we head back up. As far as it is, I just need the dugout, equipment holder. Let's go back up top because I know where some of those are. There's somebody up here. They didn't clear the mobs over here. That's good. Allow me to do so. Forbidden book. Okay, so we got the equipment holder, so that's nice. Now there's no reason to be up here. Supervisor. There's like a trumpeter in that pack. What it looked like. Staring at my mini map. That's not what I'm looking for. There's this guy over here, but lightning trumpeter. The towers. Just go right through those guys. I knew there was something I was kind of forgetting. Oh, it's this guy, the drummer. Give me a second here, actually. If I were to... to adjust something. Give me a second here. If I were to say do this, you guys can see it. And I'm trying to find a way to hide that for now. That, or I guess I could always just turn off Steam notifications or something, like when people go in games. I swear, oh no, I had to reinstall Steam. That's right. Would it be underneath friend settings, maybe? Notifications. Yeah, don't show me any notifications or sounds, thank you. Because one of my friends just went into a game and I saw it show up on stream and I was like, I don't really like that, I'll be honest. But we're good now. I literally had one of those moments of like, how is that happening? I thought I disabled that, and then it was like, oh wait, that's right, I had to reinstall Steam. Instead of me like trying to find where my Steam was like install that and then like copying over properly, I was like, I'll just reinstall a new Steam client, it's fine. Sometimes starting over is better, you know. There's those stabs again with the horns. I like that a lot. Hitting them bass frequencies, man. We've got the Thunder Drummer. Okay, so no altar imp over here still. Maybe it's a work supervisor. They just have longer cooldowns or something. What happened with the computer stuff? So it wasn't yesterday. This is why I didn't stream yesterday. What day is today? Tuesday or Monday? Monday or Sunday rather. My hard drive, I was playing on it, my computer on Sunday, and then I went and took a break and came back, and my computer was at my like login screen, like it had restarted, but it usually never restarts. So I was confused as to what happened, and I tried to move the mouse there was a few red flags. One, it was like 11:30 at night, but the login screen said it was like 10 o'clock. So the time was off. When I went to actually move my mouse cursor, it was very like laggy. And then after a few seconds of moving, it just froze, and I had to shut off my computer. I spent the next 3 hours trying to find out what was going on, and there was some sort of file or files that were not being read by my hard drive for my OS. And long story short, I had to basically move 2 hard drives worth of information onto a brand new hard drive that I've never used before, and had to reinstall Windows on an SSD because the hard drive, good old faithful over here, that served me 5+ years, is starting to knock on death's door. So everything is fine now, but that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Is I spent all day, and majority of the day, doing file transfers and stuff, and it was just an absolute pain to deal with. So that's what happened with the computer. I'm so grateful that it's all said and done now, and that's why I've had to go through, get my OBS stuff, had to reinstall Steam. I haven't reinstalled Ubisoft yet. I've just barely got what I needed to get going for the day today, and I'll be doing more of that stuff later, or as the need arises, I'll be downloading stuff, and have been all day. So not pleasant to have to do. That's why the title is what it is. After 2 days of no streaming, it's good to be back, because it's so good to just not have to worry about computer issues for a day and just, you know, play some Black Desert, enjoy life. Couldn't play on my computer at all yesterday, actually, because it was too busy doing all this stuff. It was like 36 hours almost of me not being able to really play or do much of anything on my computer other than file transfers, because it was, or just diagnosing what was going on. It wasn't, like I said, last night, it was the night before. So tonight would be 2 days since I found out what the problem was, but my dad helped me tremendously too with all of this, because software stuff I just don't get. So he helped me reinstall install a fresh new OS, helped me move a lot of my files over. But yeah, it's just oof. So we need dugouts and work supervisors. That's it. Do people say, let me take a look here, abandoned iron mine, imp work supervisor. Do people have listed here how long it takes for them to respawn? There are 2 supervisors down over there. Okay. So like right down over kind of where this little icon is. Somewhere right over there. So I'll just kind of like put a marker there. Holy lag, dude. I will say though, with the new hard drive, the new static for OS, my computer loads up in like less than a minute. Whereas beforehand, it would just be getting longer and longer. It used to take only 10 to 15 minutes to load up everything on the old hard drive over here, Old Faithful. But near the end of its life, it would take nearly like an hour to like load everything up properly. And to be honest, I just never like turned off my computer because it would just take forever for it to do that. So I just didn't deal with it. And plus, playing Black Desert, I tend to keep my computer open all night long for workers to do their work. So, you know, it's like, you know. Just get off my back. I know some people don't like the idea of keeping their computers on, and fair enough, you know. I don't think everybody should, but... So there's 3 guys here. There's one right here. What sort of music is this? It's got the little clappers in it. It's flamenco. Forbidden book. Even like the accents of the guitar. It's very nice. I like it. Get some like different flavors. Okay, let me server swap because these guys are probably gonna take forever to respawn. So let's go to server 3. They added a bunch of new music to the game, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I can't remember now. And this must be a new track because I don't recognize it at all. I like it. Not to turn into Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes show, but I like it. The acoustic guitar with the flamenco guitar in there with the clappers. Oh. Did my game just freeze now? Music is killer though. Ooh, those offense. Hey guys, we've hit a dilemma. Do we just sit here and dance, or do we like... Oh. I was like, do I close out the game? Like, what do I do here? I really thought it froze completely, but it didn't, so... We're good. Can I get that cool music back, though? If I could find that music on YouTube, I'd play it. I'm just not sure what it would be titled. Let me get this third guy here, and then I'm gonna go chill over here for a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that, because that was some good music. Black Desert, Online, Valencia, or not Valencia, Media actually. Media soundtrack new. Okay, I'm going to kill the music in game because I want to listen to that whole song all the way because it sounded really good. Ads. That's what I forgot to get. Opera add-ons. Would you like to get Ad Block Plus? Yes, please. You know, I used to feel bad for watching YouTube videos with ad blocker because I was like, oh, you know, people who get, you know, advertisements, like I myself don't get any advertisement revenue, and just the thought of somebody running an ad block and not getting me any sort of money would just kind of hurt a little bit, but so it's not this one. I want... Is this a... That's what the original used to be. It used to be this one. But what I'm looking for is the one I was just listening to. Where would it be? Not Treant. Media Field, Media Battlefield, Media Writing. Hold on, let me go through some of these here. Here's Media Boss Fight. What is? I've never heard this music before at all. This is Media Writing. I'll turn it down a little bit. Media Writing. So this is like horse riding. So was that writing 2? No. Writing 1 sounds completely different. Media Battlefield? Here, let me... While I'm looking these over, why not? They've got all these songs. I kind of just want to listen to the entire playlist, have it just loop over and over, but... Media Den 1? No. Den 2? No, this is the one that we listened to a few times going through the Abandoned Iron Mine. There's Media Field. That's a classic. Love that one. It's not at all. It's not it either. So where's the one I just was listening to? Was it Valencia writing? Where's the Spanish guitar? That's all I care about. This is gonna drive me nuts now. Striker has a theme and Dark Knight has a theme? What? By the way, this is a BDO OST. It's on their page. Looking for the long theme along with Hashishin. What? Ocean theme. What was that music score that I was just listening to? That's what I want to know. I'm sure somebody sometime down the road might be like, well, Dustin, it's this theme. Let me look over. It has to be like Media. I don't think it'd be Calpheon, Serendi, or Balanos. Because I'm thinking to myself, the writing themes, right? It could be one of the other ones, but it's too... Like, the music orchestration that they use for Media and Valencia is so different from everything else. It's crazy, and I love the soundtracks in Valencia, to be exact. Here's, like, the City one. It reminds me of, like, an exotic soundtrack, and I love the exotic sort of soundtracks. I'm just trying to find that guitar, because it was so good. Not it. That sound of... So I was like, are those dogs? No, they're not. Okay. I thought they were part of the soundtrack because I heard them all of a sudden, but that's actual Black Desert in the background. I guess we'll do Writing 1 then, because... This isn't what I heard, though. No, it is what I heard. I'm stupid. Writing 1. I'll just loop it for a bit. Not the entire stream, but, you know, it's... Yeah, I like the Spanish guitar. I really do. Anyways, moving on. So, the next two work supervisors. Turn down a bit. Probably could even turn down Black Desert a little bit too at this point. Or maybe just turn down in my ears, I don't know. So the next imp work supervisor is going to be amongst the group over here. I think it's this guy. Is it? There's one apparently up above. According to the map, there's the one that I'm at, and then there's one that's like way down over, kind of like near these trees on the mini map. So that's okay. Down we go. Next one, I'm just gonna jump down another level here. It's an A+. Oh gosh, guys, is it hashtag cursed? This should be one right here. The Seal of Challenge. There's, I think another one should be like right here. And then there'll be another one back up onto the next level, if I can make it up there. I just love the orchestration in Valencia and Media. The trumpets, the Spanish guitars, or the guitars in general. It's so nice. I love it. Good book. So this one is up over there. So I need to go down this way. Should be down over here. There he is. Gosh. There's another one here. Yep, that's that one. Ooh, I got a bundle for armor stones. Nice. Okay. If I follow this one, stay on this level here, there should be a guy on the northeastern side. Kind of like right where my cursor's at over there. Dugout. Yep, it's right here. That's that one? No. There's one back over here? Did I go right by him? Or is he up above? I think he's up above. Yeah, I think he's up above. He's right there. Just taunting me. Uh-oh. Oh. Triple jump, baby. Probably could have done it with just two, but a little bit of lag here and there. So that was that one. There's another one on this level. And then there's two more above me, I think. Or no. One below? Is that the one I got? It might have been one I got. Yeah. There might be another one further down. No, that's that one, okay. So I've gotten those. There's one that I did. Oh. There's one I didn't know anything about that I want to go to. It's across the road. Go back up to like level ground here. Like, I guess the ground level before, you know, you start losing out, like elevation. And it's across the road from here. It's... I'm too far south, I think. Is that dot right there? Nope, that's troll. Oh, is that him? I think that's him. There's also a dugout over here. A couple dugouts, actually. Every time I see the forbidden book, I'm like, knowledge? And nope, it's not knowledge. This doesn't sound like the same thing, but it's kind of hitting that same sort of like vibe that I really like. Good thing I came over here. There's a lot of dugouts. Found the dugout rotation. I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. So now it's time to, we're gonna swap back. I'm gonna go through this spot over here on Sir 2 because I didn't do that before. And then try to head back to where those two training ones are. vent seal. This guy's up over here. Don't even have the knowledge thing on him. That's great. It's that same person again from earlier. Let's go here, and then I need to make it back to those training dummy ones. Also, I'm kind of curious because on the map it showed there was one south of the one that sits down over here, so it must be up there somewhere. There we go, get up. Okay, so Garmoth, I need to check when Garmoth actually spawns again. I think it's 15 after the hour. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna set a 20-minute timer for now. Actually, I need to reprogram that page. Give me a second.
Yeah, so what was it?
The shake? I'm thinking it's something to do with mocha or coffee, chocolate, because I taste coffee. Why would you say that? Why would you say that I say that? Why would you say that I say that, huh? What you talking about? It's not coffee? It's not. If it's mocha, it's coffee. Is it mocha? It's coffee. Mocha is coffee. You can have decaf coffee, okay? So it could be a decaf mocha.
It's a milkshake.
It could be decaf mocha, which is a thing. Don't try to lie to me. It's mocha. I recognize the taste. I drank mocha for years at church. I went into it in detail. I drank mocha. That was my first introduction to caffeine, so. I have the palate of a 16-year-old again. Because that's what the time I was drinking mochas. Okay, these guys haven't respawned yet. It's about. I remember getting them until almost the age of 20, maybe 18. And then I was like, this is a problem. I should stop drinking this much coffee. And that was about 10 years ago, guys. Yeah, because now it's like, you know, I don't feel nearly as bad. I'm aware of what I'm putting in my body. Back then it was just like, oh, man. Okay, so where are these dugouts? Let me find those. What exactly are they called? They're just like tacky dugouts or something like that? Abandoned iron mine. They are tacky surveillance dugout. It's not mocha, it's jamocha. What the heck is jamocha? Or if I add some Spanish to it, it's jamocha. It's jamocha. Garrett's trying to convince me it's not mocha. Okay, it's not caffeine. It's not coffee.
It's not coffee. It's a milkshake.
It's mocha, but it's not coffee. It smells and tastes the same, for what it's worth. Dugouts. This one might be one I get off stream, I'll be honest, for the imp supervisors. Besides, I could have cheated, you know. I could have just gone on their website and like look up their milkshakes, be like, yeah, it's that one. Then I asked the gal and she didn't really say, except that it's mocha but without caffeine. All right, fine, I'm looking it up. Okay, so according to what the website says, this is Arby's.com. Flavors of chocolate and coffee were made to go together, and humans were made to drink milkshakes. We took these two undeniable truths and created a famous Jamocha shake. It's a frosty, chocolatey, coffee-y treat. Yeah, for a small, here's, all the things, if anybody's that curious. 82 grams of sugar. How much is in a Mountain Dew? 46. Wow. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not hyped up at all. But yeah, Jamocha, apparently.
Is it good?
It's not bad. But, caffeine free, I don't believe that.
What's the gal say?
I don't believe that, first off. Second off, I don't believe it at all. Okay, hold on a second. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Arby's, give me a second. Let me look this up. Jamocha shake. Caffeine. Can't even spell caffeine properly. So we're gonna go to a website and make sure there's no issues here. There is caffeine content. I knew it. You guys are liars. How much caffeine in Arby's Jamocha shake? The caffeine content in Arby's Jamocha shake is 11.60 milligrams per 16 fluid ounce cup. In comparison, this means that the caffeine levels of Arby's Jamocha shake are low. However, it is also important to remember that Arby's Jamocha shake contains 61 grams of sugar. It's very low, but the amount of sugar is quite high. It has caffeine in it, okay? That's why I'm hopped up right now. It's not the sugar. It could be the sugar too, but it could be both. You guys are lying to me. I knew it. It's sugar? No, it's caffeine, bro. 100%. Not really, okay. It's like 60 and Mountain Dew is like 40, so it's like 1.5. But the caffeine content, though, I mean, it's not a lot. Like, this Mountain Dew can is 54 milligrams. It said 11, but there's still caffeine in it. I feel it. Because I'm a caffeine junkie. Like I said, I've been drinking caffeine since like the age of 13 with all the coffees and such. It's caffeine, bruh. You're the one trying to convince me that I didn't drink caffeine out of a mocha, a Jamocha shake. It's got caffeine in it. It's coffee.
It's a milkshake.
Yeah, and it's got coffee in it, does it not? The gal must have been lying to you then. I don't know. Or she doesn't know or doesn't care to know, or maybe she was told that by her supervisor. I don't know the rationale or explanation behind it. Was she the supervisor? Okay then. Because I was about to say, if she was the supervisor who told you, then it probably is corporate telling her, no, tell him it's caffeine free. Do you want me to call their customer service support right now and ask them? That doesn't mean anything. It's content. I called Arby's. Arby's customer service line to find out if they're Jamocha, to settle a bet with my brother. Yeah, there you go. I'll get clicks. That'll get some clicks. All right.
How much did you bet?
Exactly, mocha. It's got caffeine in it. So it's like, do it. Sorry, you're not really. I mean, you're a great friend, but man, you're not a really good role model here. You're like, yeah, do it. Stay in touch. Contact us. Frequently asked questions. Our menu. Online ordering. I can email them. Sign up for text messages. Okay, there's no way really to call them. Mailed coupons. Yeah, exactly.
Calling from tech support.
They do have a phone number. It's an 800 number. Give us feedback. Tell me of your Jamocha shake. Does it have caffeine? I don't think I'm a great role model. Well, I'm very much the hype guy. Very true.
You're not addicted to this at all.
I'm telling you there's caffeine in it. You're telling me that there's not. It's a mocha. It's got coffee in it. I swear, you guys. Everybody's fighting me now. What does it say? I don't see caffeine on this list. What? I don't see it on the list. I see sugars, protein, dietary fiber, carbohydrates, sodium, cholesterol, trans fat, saturated fat, fat total, calories from fat, calories serving weight, but no caffeine. How do they not have caffeine on here?
Probably because it's not a normal.
Contains milk and soy. Yeah, fair enough. Where is the thing that says caffeine content? I know what I'm like on caffeine, alright? And I feel very much like I'm on caffeine right now.
It's just a drug, okay?
You can keep saying Jamocha all you want. There's caffeine in it. See, now Sir says, see, he's on team caffeine trade. I can't even talk. That's how I know I'm on caffeine. Arby's Jamocha Shake contains 0.72 milligrams of caffeine per fluid ounce. 2.45 milligrams per 100 milliliter. A 16 ounce has a total of 11.6 milligrams of caffeine. That's what I just read. But no, brother over here is just like, no, it still don't have caffeine. I don't care what the lady said. She lied to you guys then. I don't believe her for a minute. Gravestone, Wilderness. Track all these ones here.
That's how drugs get you.
I'm telling you, this is what I'm like underneath caffeine. I know it.
I won't believe until I see it with that headache.
That's if I've had too much caffeine. That's the only time I get a headache when under caffeine. If I would have drank my Mountain Dew and then drank the shake, I guarantee you I would have a headache. It's not the sugar talking. I'm not in denial. You're in denial. It's caffeine. There is a possibility that it could be like decaf coffee, but the next time we go down there, I'm gonna be more than happy to ask them and settle the debate. You know, the last time we were here, or last time they were here, because I didn't go, they got a Jamocha shake. Does it have caffeine in it? And if every single employee that we ask says, yeah, my drink was spiked, exactly. If every single employee says, no, there's no caffeine in it, then I'll ask them, then how come online I read that it says it has caffeine in it? I'm not looking at the wrong website, because Sir looked at a very similar thing, too. Yeah, sure, it's a special Arby's where they serve non-caffeinated beverages. It's just like trying to go to a bar and order a virgin drink. They just kind of look at you kind of weird, you know? Alright, we're going to Helm, by the way. Gotta deal with some Helmy boys. Helmy boys are, I think, a little bit further. I'm going not really the right direction. Elric Shrine is here, though. Maybe we could do Elric first? I don't know. I can't climb. Can I? Maybe. Need to get back to this road. Arby sounds good regardless. The only thing I've really had from there so far is just the shakes, and the one that I requested, but I guess they didn't have, was the orange cream shake. I've really enjoyed like the flavor of orange cream, like orange creamsicle popsicles and stuff like that. It's really good. So, let's see, who do I need at Elric Shrine? It's gonna be Canyon of Corruption, Decayed Swamp Monster, Elric Cultists, Elric Priests, and Elric Shamantic Tree. Hello? Priest was attacking my poor little horsey over here. That was a tree, there's a priest there. I just go running around at the speed of sound, murdering everything in my way. Gotta wait for the elixir now. Should have waited before killing that pack, but oh well. A little bit of lag here and there. It's all good though. If anybody says that, I know that there's a spot further up above an elevation that's better, and I don't think I've ever really been down here before, but just out of morbid curiosity I went this way. So we'll head back up to the actual spot that we should be going to. There's a node manager. This is kind of on the outskirts of the spot, but we're getting there. I do have the knowledge group out, okay. Elric Priest, that's one less we gotta get here. It's only a few actually, which is nice. The Decayed Swamp Monster, that one might be a little difficult, but we should be alright. There's the Priest. You get that A rank here in a second, hopefully. Swamp Monster? Yeah. Swamp Monster. If somebody hasn't made that like a reality, the Rock Lobster song, but with Swamp Monster, somebody needs to do it, please. It's actually Rock Lobster, I think, but you know. Irregardless. All I ask for is a little bit of credit. I like their half-pound beef and cheddar and the jalapeno sliders. Ooh, those sound good. Yeah, like I said, we haven't really, well, at least I haven't really gotten anything to eat there yet. Been there a few times recently, but that's about it. The thing is, I don't mind deli sandwiches either. Like, they're really good. I know a lot of people are very opinionated about it. Like, ooh, I don't like deli sandwiches. They're just wet. I don't like wet sandwiches. It's like, what? Okay, there should be... Oh, these guys are respawning already? Wow. Alright, Garmoth is like in 15 minutes, so probably after that, probably like 20 after. Hopefully no later than 25 after I'll be done in here. Yeah. Unless you guys want to go, then go. Don't wait for me though. I'm sure she's watching, you know, probably trying to fact check me on the whole caffeine thing. You guys are just conspiring against me. Thankfully, I have a tolerance against caffeine, and you know, not sensitive to it. Wendy's and Arby's, top tier, nice. I will say, as far as it is, like, I don't mind certain restaurants. Like, I'll eat, if you were to take me to any one of them, like McDonald's, even Sonic, Burger King, I wouldn't mind their food, and I've eaten their food plenty of times in the past, but it's just certain ones locally that their management isn't that good, or the employees are just not, you know, not good. So it kind of ruins them for those places for me. I've always enjoyed Jack in the Box tacos. Now I know they're not actual tacos by the definition, but because they're like 99% soy or something like that. But they're pretty fire. I like them. Bear in mind, I also have gone to Taco Bell, and I've had Del Taco once or twice in my life, but where I live, we don't really have a Del Taco either. But you know, I've indulged before, but you know, it's nothing like I'm opinionated to the point that no other place is better than such and such. Like, there's a couple of like local Mexican places that are really good. They have really good tacos and burritos and stuff like that too. Went to one over the weekend actually for my grandma's birthday, and I had what they call a platter, and it was like a quesadilla, some nachos fries, and some nachos, like normal nachos, like asada fries is what they were actually. And it was really fire. I really liked it a lot. But I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to shame somebody for enjoying a certain restaurant, you know. That being said, Jack in the Box sponsor me. I clearly have my favorite, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, you eat at Del Taco, ugh. You know. There's another event item. All I'm doing is eco grinding. Like, I'm not even grinding, and I'm up to 9 of these things. That's amazing. My character's inventory weight is getting kind of full at the moment. Now, I don't know about poo poo platter. I don't know why that made me laugh, but that's kind of what it was, really. It has like a very specific name in the restaurant, but yeah, it's basically like a poo-poo platter. Now, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I don't know what it really is on YouTube. Like, if I'm able to play other music from different video games and stuff while playing this. Usually I kind of stick to Black Desert music just in case, you know, avoiding any sort of issues, but I don't think there'd be a whole lot of like copyright issues if I were to like play one of my favorite soundtracks from a different game, going back to, you know, the whole like debate of if you like something over another. You know. What? It's 2022, dude. Yeah, about 2025. Unless it's Nintendo. If it's Nintendo music, is that what you're saying? I can get in trouble. Because I was about to say, this music has reminded me very much of some Ocarina of Time tracks I really like a lot. Or Nintendo's okay with you. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I see it all the time on YouTube about like content creators using other music scores for whatever content that they're making, like Nintendo's or somebody else's. But when I first started doing YouTube, there was like a huge thing where Nintendo was copywriting everything, and then shortly after they dropped like all the copyright stuff that was on my channel, because I did like Mario Kart 8 and there was a lot of like tracks there that were copywritten. I mean, all Mario's or all of Nintendo's music is copywritten, but they were just like claiming everything left, right, and center, and then there was like a huge like pushback from the community and a lot of people stop playing their games and stop, doing things with their products. And then they're like, you deserve the money for making those videos, of our product. You guys can have full access to those, that monetization and stuff. But I don't know where it stands today. Like, if I were to start playing some of my favorite tracks from Ocarina of Time while playing Black Desert, is that going to be an issue? Only one way really to find out is just do it.
I
But
don't mind if you're playing the soundtrack. I do mind if you're playing a different game. Like Animal Crossing.
see, that's the problem with Animal Crossing, is a lot of people, because it's so stinking popular, a lot of people are using the soundtrack for things that aren't Animal Crossing, and that kind of bothers me too. Canyon's done. Did I ever get that tacky one? Yeah. That's the thing, is it's just weird. Creatures of Media. So Media's done. I think the Sazens are also done. The Canyon of Corruption is what I just did. The Mutated Ecology is done. So I just have a few more left to do. So Abandoned Iron Mine, there's the one. Rune's Helm. Let's go over to the Helms and try to finish that off. But that's my biggest thing with it, is the reason why I don't use music outside of the game unless I have like written permission to do so is or a form of written permission, is copyright reasons. Like, if I were to make my own music, cool, but I don't know the first thing about like making music or like rhythms or beats or chord progressions and stuff like that. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing, and it would be very similar to a lot of other music scores. And unless me being able to copyright it myself and publish it myself, YouTube would be like, "Oh, this sounds like somebody else's work," and it's like, no, I did that. That was me. Like, past the notes, the individual notes that a song takes, or maybe the contour of like the chord progressions and stuff like that, a lot of music does really sound like a lot of other music. Like, you have there's a song, it was popular years ago now, but it had a very similar sort of chord progression as Mary Had a Little Lamb, and yet it was really popular, and people just, when you think of popular songs, you don't think of Mary Had a Little Lamb. In some ways you do, but more of like an infamous reason, because it's very kind of like repetitive and nothing all too crazy, or like breaks up the monotony of a song, Nothing against lambs or Mary, But, it's one of those things that I think it was like the Chainbreaker song. It had the same chord progressions, but it was different because the syncopation of it, the song and stuff like that, and is weird. Yeah, some guy did copyright Happy Birthday, and that's what I'm saying is, YouTube's algorithm is like an auto-generated sort of thing, so then I'd have to like put out a dispute that, hey, this is my own music, sort of say, and a lot of people, recently I've watched a guy called I'm Kibitz on YouTube. He's a Canadian who does a lot of like City Skylines, Sass Factory, games like that. And he had a huge issue with copyright, so he just went and made his own music. And for him, I mean, for me, I don't think I can really do that right from the get-go, but some of his music, it's nothing all too crazy. It's nothing like high amounts of instrumentation or anything like that. It's just like a chill, like lo-fi beat, and that's all it needs to be. But for me, it's like I would get bored of the same track over and over. Don't mind the fact that I've listened to this track for like the past almost hour, but it's just, if I were to make the music, I just feel like it would be boring. I don't know. I've always felt that about everything that I make or everything that I do. Like a lot of my live streams, I can't bring myself to go rewatch them for more than 5-10 minutes because it just feels like it's boring. Mainly, I think it comes down to because I was there when I was recording it, so why do I need to watch it again? So I know a lot of content creators are like that. Like, not a lot of content creators will go and rewatch their entire stream beginning to end, but it's just, man, it's so weird to see all my characters with that grayscale sort of thing there. It's just something that if I were to make the music, I would feel that it was boring. Like, I would expect what's coming next. If I listen to a song a billion times, I can get in the same mentality, but it's up until that billionth time where it's become too mundane and monotonous, where it's like, this is actually still pretty good. Plus, it would also, in a way, if I played my own songs, it would, in a way as well, kind of advertise, and then people can go and like download it, listen to it on Spotify and things like that. And then I'd become like a verified artist and that sort of stuff, you know. Sure, I'll become a millionaire with one hit track. Sad thing is, it's happened before with other people. Yeah, I have a Swiss bank account that you and Mom have no idea. The rest of the family doesn't know. I live 2 different lives, that's it. If I really had $1 million, I probably wouldn't be making YouTube videos, I'll be honest. Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be making it with different.
I would have my own studio by now, first off. I'd go like very hardcore into it and not have to worry too much about the expenses if I was a millionaire, but like that's literally all I would do all day is like stream and just try to get people involved in the YouTube channel and get it to a point where it's self-sufficient. That way it's not that much of a loss, and I would just hold on to the rest of the money in case of emergencies and stuff. Okay, Garmoth's gonna spawn in about a minute, and then after that, we'll go ahead and kill Garmoth, and then just call the stream at that point. I'm a simple guy, alright? You know, just, I want to be able to have everything that I might ever need for streaming purposes or doing whatever, and not have to worry too much about things. I'm not saying like retire early in life or anything like that, because I'll probably be working till the day I die, whether it's actually YouTube or whatever else, but I'm not the type of person that can sit by and just not do much, you know? I feel like I would have to be doing something, you know? Okay. I told you what I would do. I'd buy a studio outright, then I'd take the rest of the money, keep it aside, see how long I could actually realistically have a studio, rent and everything else, or utility-wise. That's what I said, buy it outright, but have like, you still have to pay for like utilities and monthly expenses. Yeah, you know, rent. Rent and equipment, no. And then, you know, I'd get a proper streaming setup, not like mine's not already a proper one. It's just, you know, I would want to get like some more desk space and everything else.
More lights in the background.
I could probably even go for like a second computer, because eventually my goal is to have 2 computers while streaming, one for max graphic fidelity and then the other one for OBS, the stream part. And then once I got all that going, then I would have just keep majority of the money aside for expenses that have to take place, and then stream for the most part all day long, building up my YouTube account or my YouTube channel to a point where it's self-sufficient and I don't have to worry about it too much, and then kind of go from there. Eventually I do want to get into do music stuff, but I just don't really have the time put aside for that yet. I have time that I could do that, I just haven't done it yet. Eventually. My goal when I first started YouTube, ambitious as it was to create my own landing page, my own website, and have my own videos and content there instead of YouTube. The main reason is it's my website, they can't censor me, or at least that was the idea. YouTube censors some of the stuff that gets put out there, so it's very one-sided in terms of politics, so you go and look for anything, you'll see what I mean. But have my own website, that way people, if they want to go and like purchase my brand and stuff like that, or like merch and hoodies and all that fun stuff, they can. And I'd have it set up to where if I was live, you would see that I was live. And if you wanted to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I would then like have editors and stuff who would take that live streams, condense them down into like short little funny videos, whatever's going on, that would be an ideal situation. But
Not everyone can have editors, you know.
and then, you know, archive for the most part majority of the stream VODs on the website or maybe another YouTube channel or something, but have it all saved to where if something happens, I'd have it available for people to watch.
Don't tell me you're gonna be doing these shorts.
The what?
Shorts.
Not me, no. If an editor wants to do shorts, then sure, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do that right now. And who knows, shorts may not actually be a thing, and by the time all this happens,
Just like TikTok.
I'm never going on
Set up
TikTok.
earlier.
Never going on TikTok.
heard
I
some
read
people-
last night that TikTok is just as bad as certain drugs. That's how bad it is right now.
I've heard a lot of people watch.
There's articles that are coming out that TikTok is just as bad as like cocaine. That's how addictive that some people, or like addicted some people are to it. And I'm like, nah. I believe this with TikTok though. Now, that being said, if you are addicted to TikTok videos, good for you. I just never was into the Vine and the whole like 6-second videos. Like, maybe I have too much of an attention span. I don't know. No, just 6 seconds isn't enough for it to be funny to me. It has to be longer videos. It just seems very pointless. Oh, look, check out what my dog's doing, and then just some like 2-second thing of like your dog acting stupid or acting completely normal, but because you hyped it up to be like your dog is acting weird, that all of a sudden that's gonna get you clicks and everything. It's just a clout service. That's all it really is. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Sure, memes. We'll go with that. I don't know really how Vine came about to be like the whole 6 seconds. I think it was because of GIFs. Like, GIFs, you can't have sound, but there was at least... No, GIFs don't have sound. Traditionally, they don't have sound. Garmoth is just pushing me out of the ground. So, I don't know. It's just one of those weird things that I'm very opinionated when it comes to things like TikTok and Vine and all those sort of services. They just seem like cringe to me because people who were on Vine went over to TikTok a lot of people who did, and they just do it just to see, oh, I got 5,000 people to view my video. Wow. And then it becomes this obsession where you'll do anything to get a view, and it's not healthy at all.
Is that similar to like Instagram?
I don't know.
Bio.
It's just, to me, it's sad, is what it really is. Like, people are so desperate for attention that they'll go through all the wrong avenues to do so. And to me, it's just, it really is just sad. Watch as I destroy this car. So you're gonna do personal property damage just for a couple thousand likes? What?
But you know what's so sad? They actually
I would love to see the after TikToks, you know. What happens after somebody makes a stupid or cringy TikTok? Like, how they feel about it. Because 5 years down the road, are they really going to just be like, yeah, I'm proud of that TikTok that I made where I vandalized some homeless person's, you know, so-called house, you know? Are you proud that you did that? Like a homeless person's camp or something, you know? It doesn't have to be a tent. It could be like some dude on a park bench somewhere. Like, are you going to be proud in 5 years, in 2 years, that you went and you harassed or basically bullied a homeless person? Like, I've seen them. They exist. Don't believe me. It's out there. It's just, it's so stupid to me how something like that is so popular, but it's mainly because people are so desperate for attention. Me, I don't care. Like, I'm probably, my goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. It would have to be some like miracle for that to happen. And I'm not discrediting, I'm not saying it can't happen, but as of right now, I've gone from the start of this year maybe like 220 or like subscribers to like 300. So we made great progress. It's just, it would definitely be a miracle if I were to hit 1,000 by the end of this year. I'm not doing anything, you know, too popular or too crazy. I'm just playing games I enjoy, doing things I like, and that's it. Yeah, exactly, being myself. Not trying to be somebody else for the sake of clicks, views, and likes. Although I do appreciate the likes. I do see them. And I do see the views, so thank you guys for watching. What?
Are you going to be doing anything for Halloween?
Am I going to be doing something for Halloween? That is an excellent question.
Monday. It's on a Monday.
It's a Monday?
It's a Monday, yes.
Ugh. Gross. We'll see.
Because I have to schedule my appointment.
I might do an overnight on that Monday to Tuesday, like a 12-hour or something. I'll have to think about what exactly I want to do, but it will definitely include Black Desert.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah. Like an hour or two, yeah. Like an hour or two, you know, nothing too crazy.
Toontown?
I mean, we could. If you want to do an all-night live stream and play in Toontown, sure. At least some of the night, not all of it. Now he's thinking.
About that. I wasn't thinking about an all-nighter.
He's over there, he's like,
Well, I normally do streams on Tuesday, so I'm thinking if I do that, I won't be doing Tuesday.
what are you talking about? You do a Tuesday, like 6 a.m. stream.
You're not wrong.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just like the 5-year anniversary of the channel is a month away. You know, September 23rd, I believe, is when it was.
Celebrating 5?
Yeah, 5 years. 2017 is when I started.
Celebrating 4.
Gary, I hear. Yeah, he's in the background. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to myself. See, watch.
He's talking to himself, guys.
See. Oh, gosh. Hang on. See, there he is. See, there's his ear. There's his face. Hi, there he is. Smile for the cam. Let me see your face. So, anyways, yeah, I don't even really have any plans for the 5-year anniversary this year. Like, I don't know what I want to do.
You're doing another habanero?
I'm not doing a habanero challenge. I've already done that, and I don't want to do that again.
So you're going one up.
I'm
Going ghost pepper?
not doing anything hotter than that. Hey, what up? See, sir, see, he knows. He says what up to you.
Howdy.
Let me double check the information that I have about my channel. I believe it's September 23rd. I don't think it's 21st. I think it's 23rd. Yep, September 23rd, 2017. Make sure there's nothing really here. that would be a problem.
Oh
So
my gosh, look at that. He has links in his Twitch.
yeah, it's September 23rd, 2017. I've earned almost 50,000 views in 5 years. That's an average of like 10 a year. Although that's not exactly how that works. So you go to your channel. Click on your emblem there.
Oh.
And then click on About.
Oh, okay.
That's when you started.
Yeah, it was 4 years. So I've only been off by you by a year.
About a year.
October 30th, though.
September 23rd, 2017 is when I started. And, you know, I don't have the most amount of people watching. I don't have the most amount of subscribers. But, you know,
10,000 views.
at the end of the day, you know, it's fine. I'm totally fine with just kind of hovering below the radar of YouTube's algorithm. And I don't really care about being promoted too much. It's just there are times like recently where I'm just really having a hard time thinking, do I want to continue streaming? Do I want to continue doing this? And there's a reason why I'm still doing this, whether I know that reason or not. You know, the numbers are a little down tonight than they were the last couple of streams, but to be honest and to be completely frank with you, I couldn't stream the last 2 days because of my hard drive issues, so that plays a factor in it. So
Do Faz.
I mean, we're definitely going to do Faz if we do it all night, but we'll think about it for sure. Keep an eye out for It's Just Me. Am I missing something?
It's just who?
It's just me. Just you watching? I mean, I don't think so. It says 2 concurrent viewers, but it keeps going back and forth between 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Sure, thanks. Thing is, I'm watching my own stream on my second monitor, and, you know, if it's... Okay, so... Right now, I know my mom was watching, and I know she always has the stream open. I have the stream open. Sir has it open, and Garrett sitting next to me has it open too. That's 4 people, but YouTube says 2 or 1 person. Now it says 4. So YouTube stuff is just kind of weird. I don't believe that number of how many is actively watching, because that sometimes it doesn't actually... It's not accurate at all. Because now it says 2 again, and I haven't done anything different. And everybody's still watching. So... IP address, it could very well be an IP address thing, like not a different computer. It probably is an IP address. It would be nice if they went by MAC address, because MAC addresses don't change. They're unique addresses to that device, or computer. So
What are you planning on doing tomorrow?
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Can I focus on tonight?
No.
Why not?
It's always another day, man.
I don't ever focus on what I'm going to do tomorrow. I need to focus on tonight and what I'm doing right now. There's your cats in the box. Here's your daily cats in the box, guys. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Bless. So, as far as it is, I'm going to kind of keep on streaming still. I have no intentions of quitting or stopping anytime soon. It's just a matter of, you know, sometimes feeling demotivated, and the last couple of days I've just been feeling very tired from having to do all the file transfers and fixing my computer and make sure everything's working just fine. So now that that's all taken care of and just kind of fixing problems as they show up, I think we're going to continue and do some more streaming the next couple of days for sure. I need to make some progress in Black Desert, so my goal recently has been to do pen Black Star attempts for my weapon. And off stream tomorrow, the stream might be me grinding memory fragments, to be honest. I think that's what we'll probably end up doing, because I'll have it set up about an hour before reset, which is an hour before I would typically stream to do that. I might have to do like an hour or so, actually, because what day is today? Is today Tuesday? It is. So unless midweek practice at church gets canceled, I'm going to have to work around that. We'll have to see. So thank you, sir, for watching. Thank you to Garrett for hopping in here and chatting for a bit. Thank you all for watching. I don't really have anything else to say. I think I've spoken my piece for the night. So glad to be back to streaming, and glad that my computer's all taken care of now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button, bell icon. If you've enjoyed the content, if you want to, you know, check me out when I'm live later on, I'll be live sometime tomorrow. Like I said, if the midweek practice gets canceled, then it'll probably be about the same time, 5 o'clock. If it's not canceled, then I might go a little bit later or like start later, like 7 o'clock at night or something like that. So until then, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless. Bye-bye.